Hello and welcome to episode number 17. Dancing Queen episode. I'm your co-host Nick. I am joined by Josh. He's over here.
Yep. Boo!
And we have our second ever guest superstar over here.
They call me the Nate DeMan.
They call him that.
Because I have the best takes. No one has takes like mine.
Nobody.
No one in this whole land can compare. Okay.
Wow. Okay. So, longtime listener of the show, don't let your dreams be dreams.
This podcast, on my YouTube music recap, this was my most listened to podcast by like a wide margin.
Yeah.
I like to hear.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And if you were also on this list, be sure to comment down below. This is the last episode for quite a while. Unless we do some portal
we
stuff.
could do March Madness.
We could do March Madness.
That might be the move.
We can just do sports recap. We can talk about all of
We
them.
tried that. It was called Vihawk. It didn't work very well.
We could try. If we're bored one day, we're like, hey, let's upload it. It doesn't take too long to edit.
We can do
obviously.
golf.
We could do
F1,
golf.
F1.
I would love to do golf.
The goal after Augusta, just be like, guys, here's the recap.
Well, we're picking Augusta. Dean Burmeister's gonna win it all.
I know nothing of golf. I will not be there for that episode.
Yeah, feel free.
So
all right. First of all, I was in the lab for 3 hours. Actually, probably more than that. It might have been 4 or 5. It took a little bit, but I accumulated all of our records that we predicted over the weeks.
Whoa.
Over the years for
over the year, whoa.
for each team. So I have 3 columns here on my notes sheet. This is the only thing I wrote down because I'm winging it on the bowl games. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm looking at the who's opting out, and I'm just doing it in my head because I've already watched 14 weeks of regular season football, even 15 weeks if you count week 0.
Mm-hmm.
So
I always count week 0.
I should know these teams by
God bless
now.
the Air Lingus Classic.
Yes. Oh, actually, no. I think God curses it.
Either way, Avery Johnson, who?
Poor Avery Johnson. I was kind of high on it. I'm like, this is the year that he takes a step.
You have to look into his eyes. Avery Johnson has loser eyes. Okay,
and
he does not have a killer mentality.
This was the Joe Jackson breakout year. The shoeless Joe Jackson, Kansas State running back breakout year. Anyways, I'm just gonna be going over some interesting parts. Everything's if I said, well, I think Josh is the second column. Let me check. Or am I the second column? No, Josh is the second column. Okay.
Maybe.
So, Josh picked Air Force to go 6-6. They actually went 4-8. Y'all don't care. Okay.
Everyone knows Navy's the best.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
When this is a Navy household.
This is. Well, yeah. We'll get to that.
Wait, leftist actually.
We're gonna. I'm just gonna make some highlights here. If you weigh, we'll start with Arizona, who went 9-3 this year. Josh picked them to go 4-8. They only picked BYU or
to
Arizona.
Be fair, I would also pick Arizona to go 4-8.
I picked them to go 10-2.
Well,
so
you're not a Sun Devil.
Marginally overrated them, but
marginally.
Yeah. Let's see other big ones. If it's 3 or less, no one cares. Josh, you picked Arkansas State to go 2-10. That's kind of a weird one.
They got too busy to look. They went
at
6-6.
No, because you kept picking them.
Yeah.
And whenever you would pick them, they would always lose.
Yeah, I picked. They went 6-6. I picked them to go 6-6. I just picked every game wrong. At least most of them. Near the end, I did start to get a read somehow. I got lucky. I'll be honest.
He had a vision.
Okay, I can edit this to 6-6. Yeah. So Army went 6-6 now.
Oh,
there we go. Okay, well, we both picked.
Yeah, because they lost the Army Navy.
They did.
Yo ho.
All right, let's see. Boston College, I picked to go 6-6.
Wow. Ooh, air ball.
I was a big believer in Grayson
Bill
James.
O'Brien? No.
Kind of.
Dude, it's Bill O'Brien.
He's a terrible coach in the NFL because he doesn't know what to do with his players. He
Guys,
did
I'm
kill
going
the
to go trade
Texas
DeAndre
franchise
Hopkins again.
for a bag of chips.
No, they got David Johnson, famous fantasy merchant.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he was the number 1 overall pick.
David Johnson
at one point.
Detroit Lions Matt Stafford of running backs, okay? Pure fantasy numbers.
And even then, that was a terrible number 1 overall pick when he finally, got got his flowers.
Yeah.
No, I was just a big believer in Grayson James' famous FIU transfer.
Well, that's what you get for believing in an FIU transfer.
Yeah,
okay? Like,
apparently so.
that's your own fault.
So yeah, I picked them to go 6-6. They went 2-10.
Beautiful. Yeah.
On to Buffalo.
Buffalo!
My darling of the season went 5-7 and missed a bowl game.
They missed a lot of close games, if I recall.
Yes, and they won the UMass game that they should have lost. Like, UMass had it in their hands.
The words UMass and should
The one game UMass probably should have won, and it just slipped away.
Dude, it's UMass. They're going to fold the football program in a couple of years. I'm shocked that
honestly, they might just give all their, like, okay players to Lowell and just have UMass Lowell have a football team.
What's UMass Lowell?
The Riverhawks. They're in the America East.
Oh, no, does not ring a bell.
No, okay. No, I mean, whatever. I mean, UMass Lowell. They really don't make the tournament in basketball anyways. It's always Vermont coming out of the America East.
I know FBS and like half of FCS.
Yeah.
I know the FCS that Idaho.
No, because Lowell doesn't have a football team. That's the problem. They're going to transfer the
football program
to Lowell.
They can have McGurk alumni stadium even.
So nothing changes.
Yeah, nothing really, but
just
Lowell has a better sports brand.
They get fans instead of two
I just know
fans,
more
like,
Lowell. I just know more Lowell fans, and yeah.
You know people fans.
I don't know
UMass?
any UMass Amherst fans.
Yes.
Neither do I.
I do know one.
Yes.
I do know one.
I also know one. My roommate from freshman year. I think he was like a UMass supporter.
Okay.
Before he came to BT.
I'm a Minutemen supporter.
I root against them. I'm such a hater.
Wow.
I am Team Chaos. This is the UMass.
They don't need.
I just want them to die. I want them to die and like transfer their.
Well, having an
power
0-12
to
team is always really funny.
It really is. I love watching teams fail.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, I mean, Buffalo went 5-7.
Back to that.
I went 10-2.
Ooh.
That's
what you can believe in a max team to get double-digit wins. You should know better.
They've got 3 great prospects.
They don't.
On paper, Taquan Roberson, Victor Snow, and the other one. Great talents.
I'm sure.
Couldn't get it going at all.
Well,
sounds like
great.
VT last year.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're not great.
I think Pete Lembo needs to lock in.
Great talent finds a way, Nick. Okay. Like,
I guess so.
You're missing that part.
Like a broken record.
Yeah.
I'm missing the point.
I could run a 2-second 40-yard dash, but if I can't catch the ball, no one's going to care.
So you're just describing Nick Harbor, famous wide receiver of the South Carolina Gamecocks. The craziest athlete anyone's ever seen cannot catch a football.
Dude, Nick Harbor turned it up at the end.
I really hope he does, because he could be a crazy, like a DK Metcalf type, but like better.
We do not speak about King DK, okay? DK.
I miss him. Anyways, we'll go on to.
Are we gonna do this for the entire list?
There's actually a lot of.
There's a lot of football teams, homie.
There are a lot. Well, we'll get to this quickly. But there's a lot of commentary with 3 people, but
we have a whole like bowl game and like playoffs.
I'm trying to get through this quickly.
Okay.
Josh, you picked Cal to go 3-9.
Hell yeah.
They went 7-5.
Wait, they did?
Yeah.
What?
Cal went 7-5.
That's news to we beat them. Like VT, I watched it happen.
Cal had good wins and terrible losses. Like head scratcher.
North Carolina State Corps.
Yeah, exactly. They're the NC State of they're also in the ACC.
Coast.
So the ACC was just weird.
Oh, trust me, I'm aware.
Josh, you somehow picked Central Michigan to go 8-4. Central Michigan was the surprise of the Mid-American.
Never doubt directional Michigan.
I don't know. They were just locked down.
They have 6 to 8 win merchants, okay?
You picked Charlotte to win 3 times. No idea what that was about.
How many did they win?
1.
0. I mean,
they beat Monmouth by a score.
Oh boy, Monmouth.
And that's what I picked them to go 0-12. I picked Monmouth in that game, and they almost came through. Let's see. We can keep going. Let's see. We both picked Colorado to go 3-9, and they went 3-9. How about that? Go us.
It's almost like Dion is entirely a social media head coach.
What?
He went 9-3 with a Heisman. Like
you picked Eastern Michigan to go 8-4. They went 4-8.
Rats. The factory fans are crying.
Oh, wait, are we gonna talk about the Heisman?
I mean, we'll talk about the Heisman after we get done with this.
Okay.
We'll talk about
Heisman.
Yeah. There's some opinions here.
There are some opinions here. Florida State went 5-7. I picked them to go 10-2. You picked them to go 11-1.
Who? Boise?
Florida State.
Oh yeah, of course I did.
Whoa!
Just kept ruining both of us.
To be fair, FSU started the season about as well as you can start.
Yeah, by beating Bama.
Like, look, I don't care. The only reason they won that game, that's the Lee Corso effect, okay? Like,
That's true.
God himself descended upon Tallahassee, Florida, and said, you cannot let Lee Corso be wrong today.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
I think that's probably.
Explain how else FSU won that game.
Not off talent, because Tommy Katz just never really got it going.
Well, yeah, why did we ever say Tommy Castellanos was going to be, like, the big thing? I never really understood
He was a
that.
UCF guy, and he got Malzahn back. Malzahn, I think, recruited him. He was with UCF. Then, of course, he leaves UCF for Boston College, goes to Florida State when Malzahn goes to Florida State to be the offensive coordinator.
He wanted to be Dylan Gabriel so bad.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, in other news, TJ Finley, the man, back in the transfer portal. He's getting with NCAA to try to haggle for a 7th year.
Let it go,
He is
bro.
on his 6th college, I believe. And it's only gotten worse. He was like LSU at one point. Then he went down to like Texas State, Western Kentucky. Now he's at Georgia State. I don't think he can get an FBS job. Unless like UMass might take a shot with him.
He can come to Idaho. We'd take him.
That's true. He could go to Idaho. Not a winner.
V's up.
Yeah. Vandals, Nation. Georgia Southern, you picked to go 2-10.
I think that's a fair assessment.
They went 6-6.
Wow.
But it's
That's
Georgia
kind of a
Southern.
weird. That's another weird Sun Belt one. I guess you really love to fade Georgia State and Arkansas State for whatever reason.
Why not?
We won't go over how you picked Georgia Tech to go 12-0. They went 9-3.
Fascinating.
They were supposed to go 12-0, but that kind of
I don't
derailed.
think they were. I think
They were supposed to go 11-1.
11-1, right? Georgia Tech or
Georgia.
Georgia versus Georgia Tech, obviously.
Clean, good old-fashioned hate always will do that to you.
Yeah. Hawaii, you picked to go 4-8. They went 8-4.
Oh.
Go Rainbow Warriors. That home advantage ain't nothing to lie
Yeah,
about.
for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
you're a college student going on a plane trip to Hawaii to play a football game.
You gotta think it's like the prisoners mentality because they're on an island. Like there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
So you want to like let the Rainbow Warriors win so you don't get harassed by the Hawaiians. Like
I'd hate to get harassed by the Hawaiians.
Well, like, what are they gonna do?
They're good. Throw like not
Yeah,
pumpkins, pineapples.
Yeah, but they're on the island.
Aloha, buddy.
Yeah.
Get ready to speak aloha.
I mean, Indiana. Josh, 13-0.
Hell yeah.
Picked every game right because they went 13-0.
Well, shit, man. Can't get much easier than that.
I picked them to go 10-3. Losses to Ohio State. Washington? No, that was Ohio State. I picked Washington, Ohio.
You think
against Ohio
Signetti
State.
of all people would lose to Washington? Really?
Listen, I was not a believer in Mendoza. I thought he was a cancer to the team. He's just fine.
How'd that work out for you?
It evolved from a cancer to the team to just fine system quarterback.
Stop.
I guess that's kind of a preview of.
Preview of your opinions.
Let's see. Of course, Iowa, the most 8-4 team. I picked them to go 8-4. Did not get all the games right, however. James Madison.
JMU.
I picked completely right. 12-1, lost to Louisville, and a win in the conference championship. You picked them to beat Louisville, which is the only game you got wrong.
And now they're in the
around.
playoffs.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
So through the playoffs, obviously we'll have to check that. Likely, my James Madison pick is not going to stay strong because I am picking them to beat Oregon. Okay.
Preview.
Kennesaw.
Great to know I'm getting a win here.
Yeah. Kennesaw went 9-3 this year. How about the Owls?
Man, impressive from out that was out in Georgia.
And Josh picked them to go 5-7.
That, to be fair, I don't blame him for that. Like that was unpredictable.
Yeah.
No one expected Kennesaw to be
Like
this good.
Amari Odom. What a story for him.
Is that like Lamar's Odom, like cousin or something?
I guess so, but
Maybe.
he's Kennesaw's quarterback this year.
Oh yeah.
Great guy. I think they also have the dude who was at Kent State last year, or was that he's on another really bad team?
Well, don't they have Kanye? Who has Kanye?
Udo?
Yeah.
Didn't he go to Arizona State, or was that Roberts?
I think if there was a player named
There were
Kanye at
There were two
ASU, I
Kanyes
think
who
I would
went
know
transferred
about
from
him.
Army to ASU, which was a crazy.
Imagine
transfer.
the culture shock
Yeah.
that must have happened.
Like I don't even know how you picked that.
I know he went to a yellow team.
Okay.
a yellow team.
I'm pretty sure it was Arizona
Yeah,
State.
it
Anyways,
was.
Kent State went 5-7. How about it? We both got 2 wins, 3 wins. Did not expect them to go 5-7. Just That was a Kent State appreciation. Shout out.
So shout out
there.
Kent State for all the Kent State fans.
Liberty went 4-8. Josh picked them to go 8-4.
Look, man, it was a bad year. For
I predicted it a mile
fans.
away. Every single time I'm like, why is Liberty favored in this game? And almost every time I'd be correct, and the other team would win. If it was Jacksonville State or FIU or
Yeah, but one time you weren't.
that's true. I did go 4-8, but I did not pick one of the games correctly. I probably picked 2 wrong. Let's see. I picked Louisiana to go 9-3. That's pretty funny.
The Raging Cajuns.
Yeah. Let's see. Pretty normal stuff across the board here. Michigan. Josh, you picked Michigan completely correctly.
Did I?
Yes, the 9-3 Michigan Wolverines.
What can I tell you?
To be fair, they were a very 9-3 team this year. Like, if the definition of good, not great, the Michigan Wolverines.
I know
Yeah.
the Wolverines. Pretty
So,
well.
yeah, you correctly predicted the Wolverines. How about that? You predicted Navy.
Nice.
I picked it. You picked it. Okay.
I
need to pick-
know.
Change them to 10-2. Navy to go 12-0. They went 10-2.
They should have went 12 now.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't think they were ever going to beat Notre Dame. Let's be real here.
New Mexico. The Lobos went 9-3 without Devin Dampier.
You hate to see it.
Crazy. No, you love to see it for New Mexico. They're-
No, I'm more of a New Mexico State man myself.
Oh, okay. You're
the
an
boys
Aggies
down,
guy.
the boys down Las Cruces have my heart when it comes to New
Okay.
Mexico.
Okay.
So
Here's the thing about New Mexico. They're like one of the worst FBS programs.
so is that
So is New Mexico State.
Exactly.
New Mexico football
and
is
it's
just
like
terrible.
rooting. It's like cripple fight kind of
Yeah.
thing. You know, like Cartman Core.
I was shocked to see them almost make it to the Mountain West Championship.
That would have been a hell of a story.
Josh picked them to go 5-7. I picked them to go 8-4. Hashtag believer in the Lobos. Okay, we move on to UNC going 4-8. That was another one I picked completely correctly.
Tooting your own
Every
horn over
single
here a lot,
game.
I see.
It was. This is. I think it's my only one. Actually, no. I have 3.
Ooh,
My first one was JMU. Second one's North Carolina. The other one we'll get to later.
beautiful.
I was not expecting to get North Carolina correct. I did at the beginning of the season say Gio Lopez had a chance at a Heisman. Terrible take. Absolutely terrible take. But alongside
You
that,
thought LSU was going to be in the national championship too.
yes, terrible preseason takes. I will admit that I was completely wrong.
You tend to have those pretty often.
Yeah.
You thought ASU would go like 2-10 last year.
Yeah, I did.
So-
I did. I'm consistently wrong in the preseason.
Just bet against what you
I
say.
just look at what I watch. When I watch the teams play, I think I get a better read of it. Obviously, that makes a whole lot of sense.
No, when you watch the team, you learn
Yeah.
more about the team, guys. This is
Breakthrough, but yeah, the records start getting a lot better as weeks go by. Anyways, yeah, UNC correctly predicted. North Texas, what could have been?
the mean green.
No one wants to see Tulane in the playoffs. Okay,
It's true. No one likes Tulane.
you
okay?
picked them to go 5-7, Josh.
Tulane or North Texas?
North Texas.
Well,
To be fair, in any other year he would be correct.
That's true.
I was kind of hate watching.
You were also hate watching because of Navy and because I loved North Texas so much.
I just hate every team from Texas.
I
so.
hate every team you like.
And I hate every team you like.
Well,
A house divided
wow,
off.
wow, that means you really just hate the U.S. Navy. That's
Yeah, I guess I really don't like the United States Navy guys.
Fine, you can go
Wait,
play,
hold on.
You can go play with the Merchant Marines.
Oh, I did pick them to go 7-5.
Who?
The Navy.
Oh my
I
god.
thought you would have been the Merchant Marines.
No, the Merchant. Yeah, I picked the Merchant Marines. Guys, I picked the Merchant Marines correctly this year.
With 5 teams beating Navy.
Yes,
There's not 5 teams in the world that could stop Blake Horvath.
but North Texas did.
Yeah, but that's one.
And what, USF? Or did they
No,
beat
No,
USF?
they crushed USF.
Okay, they
Yeah,
beat
Notre
USF.
Dame.
Who was the other team they lost to?
Notre
Notre
Dame.
Dame.
No, duh.
The Dame.
The Fighting Irish.
Wait.
So,
are we gonna talk about-
and then I
oh,
just
guess
probably added, Tulane, East Carolina, and...
They didn't play too
Okay.
ECU.
I probably picked, the other, okay, maybe a Memphis.
UTSA.
Yeah. I probably picked those guys.
Actually, I don't even.
Just to get, an edge on you, maybe, and then it's just never really panned out. Northern Illinois, 3-9. Josh, you get another one.
Yeah.
You picked the Huskies correctly. In their final season in the MAC, have fun in the Mountain West, Northern Illinois.
Yeah, because
DeKalb, Illinois is just filled with mountains, as we know.
When I think of teams west of the Mississippi, I really think of North Illinois.
Yeah, Northern Illinois, really.
Yeah, big western area. A lot of cowboys
When
out
I think
there.
of the Atlantic Ocean, I think of California.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair.
Yeah. It's just you don't see that out of the mid-majors, so it's kind of a head-scratcher. All right, I'll keep looking here. Josh, you picked Purdue correctly. Wins over Southern Illinois and Ball State, I think.
How did you get one wrong?
I picked them to beat Northwestern.
That's fair.
Big mistake.
Yeah,
So,
wild.
I was high on Purdue. I did not pick Southern Illinois to beat Purdue. But, the spoiler makers, I was kind of hoping maybe at some point they'd get that win that they weren't supposed to. And maybe they should have beat Northwestern. Maybe Northwestern wasn't upset. I don't know. We'll never know.
Well, we won't know.
You picked Penn State to go 11-1. They went 6-6.
Thanks for the coach, by the way. Big fan of him.
Yeah, you can have them.
We do have Virginia Tech's finest, if that wasn't already apparent. I don't know if you mentioned that. Looking through here, I don't know if we have anything. I picked Stanford to go 1-11.
Bruh.
They went 4-8.
Yeah.
Massive overperformed by the Cardinals this year.
I mean, when you got like Frank Reich coaching a college team for the first time in a bit, coming out of retirement or whatever he was doing.
On this podcast, we call them the Cardinals.
The Cardinals.
I call them the Cardinal. I don't know what
Josh screwed up one time and he's standing on business. So
stand on the
first episode.
Yeah, on the first.
He could never match the dictionary or demand.
Yeah.
Never had a chance.
Never a chance.
Are we good here?
We have one more, I believe, because I highlighted myself. Yeah, I picked UMass to go 0-12.
Beautiful take.
I never picked UMass. They didn't win.
Did I?
You picked them to go 4-8.
A lot of comments in the Minutemen over there.
It's very strange.
This fascinating strategy. I don't think it paid off.
It did not. We're noticing a lot of strange records from you. I think that was your issue this season, is that you stuck to some teams that weren't doing very well.
I didn't.
He was too busy thinking about the pizza.
You picked UTEP to go 7-5. They went 2-10.
Nothing.
Okay.
Ignore Josh is schizophrenic, everybody, for those who didn't know.
Yeah, very schizo.
I think that's beat you.
I think that's it. Not really.
Yes.
Almost beat me? You were like 20 wins behind.
That's not that much. There's like 100 and something whatever games a week.
100 and something games a week?
Something like that.
And all of college football, maybe.
Yeah.
There's 134 FBS
There's
teams,
104 days of summer vacation, okay? All right. That's it for
Let's
the
talk
notables.
about the Heisman, shall we? Let's ignite this powder keg.
Okay.
As I all think we agree that the Heisman should have been John Mateer.
Yes, bro.
I was saying him for a while.
You know, they're saying, what's his name? Colton Joseph is going to be the next John Mateer.
He is.
But better.
He literally has John Mateer energy. He is.
I really hope he doesn't underperform, because I'm a kind of a Colton Joseph believer.
I am too.
All right, so how about we go around the table and we discuss who we actually... Because does anyone here think Fernando should have won it?
Josh does.
Okay, Josh, you can sit there and play with Mendoza. That's fine.
Yeah, I would love
Nick,
to.
who would you have taken?
Pavia. Do you understand how difficult it is to make Vanderbilt not only a ranked team, but a bubble playoff team? In the SEC, and they didn't play nobodies. They had 3 losses because they played people. Indiana, Ohio State didn't. Pavia looked fantastic.
Pavia lost to Arch Manning.
That is really unfortunate. I will give him that. And you know that my hate watch is Texas and Indiana.
Hell yeah.
Arch Manning and Mendoza get way too much TV time for being mid-talents that aren't quite developed yet. I have hope in Arch Manning.
I don't.
I have hope in him. This is his...
I hope he transfers.
This is his first year. And CJ Carr of Notre Dame had a much, much better potential going in. He showed more potential through the season. Nobody talks about CJ Carr.
Yeah, because he was horrible.
He's better than Texas did. No one. They only talk about Jeremiah Love. CJ Carr was also a great part of that offense.
I mean, he'll have his time, but his time is not now.
Anyways, yeah, Pavia.
Yeah, me personally, I've gone back and forth on it a lot. I will be real. There was not in my opinion, I don't think there was a clear cut.
No,
I think if Genty had the year he had this year, I think there was a good chance he could have won it.
Yeah,
he would have.
I think my top two, honestly, are probably Pavia and Simpson. But
interesting, Ty Simpson.
Look, Ty Simpson. I think if Alabama had beaten Georgia in the SEC championship, I think I would pick Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
But because of that, like as you said, bringing Vanderbilt to be a ranked team and playing in big games. But my issue with Pavia is that he lost to Texas, he lost to Bama, which like. So it's just like they should have beaten Bama. Like the vibes were in Vanderbilt's favor, and then they came out and they shat the bed. Mm-hmm. So
and like
I don't know, it's tough for sure.
It's hard to not pick the guy who won every single game.
And they still didn't pick.
But like was Fernando Mendoza really the reason they won those games? Like I watched Indiana, like they beat everyone by a ton.
They didn't pick what's his name, Wayne Knight, JMU.
Who'd Boise lose to last year?
Who'd Boise lose to?
They lost to Penn State, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's funny.
So did Kevin Jennings and SMU, the easiest college. They're not going to see a run like that ever again.
No.
Cupcake playoff.
No. Before the playoffs, everyone was saying, "Oh, SMU has a great chance. Kevin Jennings is great." And
I honestly thought I was hoping that Kevin Jennings would do it. Although we were in Pennsylvania while we watched that game, so I had to root for Penn State.
And then we learned that Kevin Jennings chokes. Everything.
Yeah, poor Kevin Jennings, man. That was a terrible game.
He was like fighting demons.
He was not ready for that game.
Seeing ghosts.
And like SMU had a bunch of Southern guys who don't really go up north for their games. I'm sure they were real cold.
Well, yeah.
It was a cold day in Pennsylvania too.
Yeah, it gets cold in
middle
of
December. Yeah,
winter.
We were up there and it was cold.
Fair.
So, any more thoughts on any other awards?
Tate Sandell! Yeah! Lights out!
Tate Sandell, that was Kansai, freaking the Hawaii kickers, his little, he missed one kick in the season finale.
I went to the OU Tennessee game in person. Mm-hmm. I watched Tate Sandell. There is not a doubt in my mind that is the best kicker I've ever watched in my entire life.
Better than Burt Auburn?
What do you mean Burt Auburn, bro? That's like the worst kicker I've
seen. I will say John Love also should have been. John Love is the only reason VT scored any points.
John Love... Yeah,
we don't talk about John Love enough.
Not enough love for John Love. I'll be honest.
We had John's brother committed to VT a few weeks ago.
Oh, that's awesome.
The kicking Love dynasty is forever.
Is he also a kicker?
I think so.
That's awesome.
Don't quote me on that.
Okay. But. Yeah, it should have been Katsei Matsuzawa. I think is his last name. Japanese.
Sorry,
but
like
he was.
They both had phenomenal.
He was perfect. He learned to kick all YouTube. He had a great week 0 game. He won the game in week 0. For
it's the Hawaii. That's Hawaii week. Like week 0, like come on. The Hawaii clause.
And then Aiden Burr.
Wait, is that like Aaron Burr?
Aaron Burr.
Aiden Burr.
Aiden Burr, sir.
Also a good kicker.
He's better than all of them.
We're all split here on who should have won the kicker award.
I think the right guy won. Okay, no, I watched him kick all year because
Let's talk about the Ray guy. Let's talk about the Ray guy.
I don't know anybody who was nominated for the Ray guy.
Which one was the Ray guy?
Hunter.
I don't.
It was the Georgia punter.
Probably the UMass punter if I had to pick one.
Actually, I think it was UMass. It was a really bad team. It was a really good punter.
Yeah, those go together.
Yeah. I mean, Iowa had a great punter, like he got drafted in like the 4th round. With Torrey Taylor. Yeah.
An American icon.
Yeah. I think we've had enough talk on this.
Yeah, we're 30 minutes in and we haven't gotten
made a single pick. So
all right, let's talk about the prior bowl games.
All right, so South Carolina State versus Prairie View. Who do we pick for this one?
I picked Prairie View because it was value because everyone else was picking South Carolina State and they were only like 1.5 point underdogs. He did. Yeah. You picked Prairie View.
I did.
Also, PVAMU is Aura. So
PVAMU. But yeah, South Carolina State, they're dogged on, but like Prairie View, come on now, who are we kidding here?
I mean, and it's it's a success story because like in the 90s, I was watching the game and they put up this graphic. They were like winless for like many years.
Yeah.
So
Next game, game I saw nobody attended apparently. Boise State, Washington. Who do we have?
Oh, the bucked up LA Bowl presented by Gronk?
No, that was like 5 fans in the stands. It was really sad.
Oh my! Was Gronk.
I bet Snoop Dogg was there too.
Yeah, did he figure out like a new bowl game?
Reba McEntire, maybe.
Maybe.
And then Trump.
Trump. And then CEO fucked up.
Trump did not
Mr.
go
Beast.
to
Trump definitely went to the LA Bucked Up Bowl.
I somehow doubt that. He's busy with Venezuela.
I thought that.
Okay, let's not get political.
So who do we pick?
So.
Oh wait, no.
Whoa!
Great. Yeah, he actually scored 18 points that game.
Must not have been for Boise.
Mom Donnie.
So, guys, the Nate Demand Politics talk show coming tomorrow.
Wow. Doubleheader, guys. We're doing a
I'm a
collab.
busy man.
He's a dual expert.
Oh, wow. Dual threat.
I know ball and I know Hall of Congress. Anyways, I picked Washington.
He picked Washington. Josh picked Washington. I picked Boise because I think they had less opt-outs. I feel like it was questionable whether they're like Denzel Boston, Jonah Coleman, and Damon Williams were gonna play. They ended up playing, I'm pretty sure. And I still kind of liked Boise. It didn't go well.
Nope.
Boise State is not the Boise State it was last
I thought they got better since the South Florida thing. They didn't.
Yeah, that was a rough start.
They're just still the
Broncos.
regular old Boise State they were. At the
I
beginning
love
of
to
the
see
year.
Boise State fail.
Who's hyped?
2007.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Never
you love
forget.
Hook and ladder, man.
Who's
Yeah.
hyped for the
Statue of Liberty.
The new Pac-12.
They might run that, honestly. Boise State might run the new
Yeah,
Pac-12.
the new Pac-12 is a mid-major conference or a group of 5 conference.
You hate to see
We're
it.
going back to a Power 5. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm
No.
going. Nah, the Americans actually going to jump the ACC.
Yeah,
Just watch.
no. The American's actually good.
The
American-
ACC is not.
The American can rival the ACC.
That's not a crazy take.
This year,
I fully agree.
obviously this year they basically did.
Hold on. Top 5 for American is better than top 5 for ACC.
I don't know about that.
Oh, because Duke is in that top 5 probably.
Duke
and
is
like,
number 1,
I'd pick
silly.
ECU over Duke.
Hold on. Navy, USF,
North Texas.
North Texas,
Memphis?
Tulane.
Memphis, and Tulane.
Yeah.
That's a crazy top
That
5.
Yeah.
he might have a point there actually.
They are very
the
top
ACC is
heavy.
some buns.
But the bottom 5, Tulsa, Charlotte.
Yeah, Golden Hurricane.
I mean, realistically, who's winning, Charlotte or Cal?
Oh,
no.
well, I mean, Cal is
think
probably
Cal-
the best chance they have because it's like a 50-50.
Charlotte or Stanford?
Charlotte or fucking Syracuse? No, you leave my Hokies.
The Syracuse
We lost.
post Evangeli subplot was the SpongeBob took 27 Benadryls.
They're
Okay.
missing Kyle McCord.
That's not. I've had enough to talk about the bucked up LA Bowl.
Yeah, I think we spent far too much time on bucked up LA Bowl. Spencer presented by
the
Gronk.
Salute to Veterans Bowl, Troy versus Jacksonville State.
My Jayville State. Actually, Cam Cook, the leading rusher in all of FBS, was a late scratch for this game. That was a huge loss for Jacksonville State, and I would have picked Troy if I had known that. But Jayville State still pulled out a win, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Can we get him back over here?
Yeah, Josh, come on.
He ran away from the broadcast.
Yeah,
booth.
come on.
I
Okay.
did pick Troy in this game. I figured Jacksonville State, the lights would be too bright. I was incorrect. That's my apologies.
Yeah, go Cox.
Yeah, go Cox indeed.
Yeah.
Always choose a name with the cock in it, you know?
Let's see. I don't know. Well, South Carolina isn't bowl eligible, are they?
No. Most assuredly not.
Yeah.
I think the reason Clemson is bowl eligible.
Josh, why'd you pick Troy?
Why'd I pick Troy?
Yeah.
Do you ever listen to me?
He tries not to.
The Troy Claws.
Oh, no.
Not the Troy Claws.
The Trojan Claws.
Real ones know.
The Trojan Claws.
Yes, and it is what you think.
Oh.
See, the Trojan Claws is basically whatever team gets more action is gonna win.
Do you really think that Jacksonville State
Is Gavin Wimsatt Rutgers transfer getting a whole lot of action?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what
Anyone-
Jacksonville State
Okay,
is?
Nick.
Okay.
Not Jacksonville, Florida.
He's
No.
probably a Jersey Mafia boss.
Oh, Gavin Wimsatt? I'm sure. Where is It's definitely not from Jersey. Gavin?
Well, I mean,
Everything's legal in New
he spent
Jersey.
some time in Jersey.
Gavin Wimsatt. He is from Owensboro, Kentucky.
Oh, big football powerhouse
Yeah.
over there in Owens. All right. So we have the Staff DNA Cure Bowl.
The Cure Bowl. So here's the problem.
Old Dominion vs South Florida. Fascinating game.
Both elite mid-major quarterbacks were out for this game. Byron Brown did not play.
So
Colton Joseph did not play.
South Florida didn't win.
Exactly. They also had Neptune and Nimrod, their two best wide receivers. Hilarious names, by the way.
Yeah.
Were also have been injured as the season has progressed. They both got season-ending injuries. So South Florida has gotten worse.
But Old Dominion, I think
Old Dominion also stumbled midway through the year.
Like I watched them play once this year. You may recall, I let them pretty much smash my nutsack in for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
But,
the roller coaster ride.
That was probably my favorite VT game I attended this year.
Really?
Because no one was there, and it was like just me. I like spread out. I took up like 5 rows in the stands.
That's great.
It was a fantastic time. But
and then so Old Dominion basically lost nobody. They also kept their head coach. Meanwhile, South Florida lost Golish, and I think he brought some of his training or his coaching staff with him. So it was basically a whole new look.
So the Bulls are back.
The Bulls.
The Bulls had their once-in-a-decade run.
So, yeah.
Tragic.
So, Old Dominion was the better team on paper, and they won.
That's fair. All right, 68 Ventures Bowl, the Cajuns and the Blue Hens.
All I had to hear was that Lunch Winfield was playing this game.
And he lost.
And I bring my lunchbox when I'm going bowling.
You have to understand, Delaware, they won it. Louisiana is resigned to be mediocre.
Yeah.
Delaware still has something to prove. I think that's why I picked
Here's
them.
my problem.
Like,
Delaware
came out
got
ready to
so
roll.
terrible as the season went on. They lost to Sam Houston, didn't they? That's bad.
It's not great.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Like
I wasn't a believer.
This is the Joe Flacco alma mater. Can you name a single NFL player from Louisiana Raging Cajuns?
I'm sure there's one of them that I
I'm
can't
sure
think
that
of.
there is one, but none of them are Joe Flacco.
General Booty? Wait, no.
No, that's
ULM.
That's ULM. That's UL Monroe.
I'm sorry.
So.
Yeah. I think that's all the ones that have happened so far.
We are caught up to date now. Now we can get into what actually the real debate, the meat and potatoes, as it were.
Xbox Bowl
Which one was that?
is not on ESPN's
I'm
Capital
using-
One Bowl Mania.
I'm using Bowl Mania.
For whatever reason, is Missouri State versus Arkansas State.
Missouri State's gonna win this. It's not even gonna be close.
They've had amazing players like Elijah Mitchell,
Okay, yeah,
Percy Butler,
sure.
Robert Hunt.
I mean, okay.
You're forgetting. Hold on.
Like trying to find like the best player.
Yes, I am.
Nah, guys, see Tom Brady, you had a season there. Everyone forgets about it.
Oh, wait, no, it's not true. Is this Louisiana State, bruh?
Any day now.
My confidence pick is right here. This was my initial gut pick. Capital One Bowl Mania.
Yeah, that's a crazy nickname. I looked up Louisiana and it gave me Corey Bradford.
Right. I didn't pick this game. Duh, it's not in here.
It's not in there, Goofy.
Yeah, I just said that too. Huh?
It gave me Corey Bradford. I looked up Louisiana and his nickname is Louisiana Lightning.
Louisiana Lightning.
That should be like an XFL team.
That's so tough.
That is, yeah.
Maybe an arena football.
Put him in Shreveport though, not
he's like the
Louisiana,
most
not New Orleans.
mid person I've ever seen too. He's averaging like 500 yards a season.
Oh,
Receiving.
okay.
Oh, anyway, so Mo State wins this. Either of you disagree?
No.
Mo State. Let's see.
Again,
They lose their head coach to Coastal Carolina. Really weird. Not entirely sure. That's a lateral jump.
That's almost a lateral move.
Yeah.
Like, it's going up, but, like, maybe a centimeter.
Arkansas State does not have any opt-outs, as far as I'm aware.
That's pretty good.
That's good for them. They're not a great team. Jalen Rayner to Corey Rucker did not happen this year very, very much. It got better as the season progressed. I think I like Missouri State here. Here's a problem though.
Malfunctioning dial-up over here.
They also lose their two members of their starting O-line. They lose one of their wide receivers. Doesn't look like he did too much. Tristan Gardner, 465 yards on the season. And they lose starting defensive end DJ Wesolak.
Okay, but you have to let me please. I'm gonna unleash my Bill Nye. Consider the following.
Okay.
So I've been to Mo State. I attended a basketball game. Okay, Mo State has internet, therefore they can use an Xbox. I've been to Arkansas. They don't have internet in Arkansas. They don't know what an Xbox is. So do you think they're gonna win the Xbox Bowl?
Oh,
I don't think so.
He can take my job. something I'd say.
Yeah, that is true. That's like exactly in his wheelhouse too. No, all right. No, I'm switching over to Arkansas State.
Just because of that.
I thought about it more, and they lose no one. They don't even lose their coach. Butch is Butch still there?
No one else will hire his dumbass.
I think Butch is still there. Whatever. I mean, Butch obviously we all know and have feelings about Butch.
We? I don't.
Yeah.
I have no strong feelings here.
Butch Jones. The famous Butch Jones. Let's see.
Is he like Bobby Petrino's younger sibling? Like
formerly at Tennessee.
Good old Rocky Top.
Yeah. Let's see. What's his career looking like? Tennessee head coach from 2013 to 2017.
Oh, that was you mean the years that they sucked donkey nerds?
Yes.
Like.
Exactly. All right. That's it for the games that aren't on Bowl Mania.
All right, let's get into back to the real things. All right, Myrtle Beach Bowl. We have Western Michigan and the Kennesaw State Owls.
The two weakest conference champions, if we're being honest.
Whoa.
Yes.
Kennesaw was a playoff caliber team.
I don't know about that.
I think Kennesaw would lose by 50 to JMU, and I mean that sincerely.
No.
Yes.
Kennesaw would win that.
Yeah, keep deluding yourself, buddy.
Kennesaw's losing their backup quarterback. I don't think that matters. They keep their starter.
I don't know, man. I'm not too sure on that case then.
Western Michigan loses their leading rusher in Kirby Voorhees. Jalen Buckley has a hand injury, but
no one with the last name Buckley is of any threat. That's a null.
He has a hand.
He does have a hand.
He doesn't have a hand. Actually, he's like that one Seahawks player from a while back.
Shaquem Griffin, my goat.
Shaquem Griffin.
Is this your favorite player of all time?
NFL probably. I love JRP though.
Oh, okay, that doesn't count.
Okay.
All right, who we
He
picking?
has to take a snap in meaningful NFL football.
Okay. True.
Who you think?
My gut pick was Kennesaw. It wasn't a very confident pick. It is.
It's gonna be a close
they are
game.
the underdogs in this game, but Buckley is kind of banged up. He had a great, obviously, championship game.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I like Western Michigan all that much. I do love them for the map.
It's still directional Michigan.
It's a directional Michigan. They have a great defense. But Amari Odom, I have really, really come on to here as the seasons progress. Yeah.
It's the Myrtle Beach. You don't have to.
It's the Myrtle Beach Bowl.
Player. I promise.
I think that Western Michigan stumbles.
I agree. Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw. We got
right.
Kennesaw across the board.
All right, we have the Gasparilla Bowl.
Yeah.
Memphis Tigers versus the NC State Wolfpack.
We should have gotten this at the Military Bowl, but
I'm happy with the matchup we got in the Military Bowl this year.
I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Memphis has a few injuries. Brendan Lewis was a bit banged up to end the year.
But remember who they're playing here. Like, let's not make two ways about it. The NC State Wolfpack is here because they have a horseshoe up their ass half the time, and half the time they're the NC State Wolfpack.
Yeah.
Okay, like
Memphis also loses their coach. Dang it. Okay. Hollywood Smothers does enter the portal. We watched Hollywood Smothers last year do really, really well against DCU.
Still won.
I remember hyping him up on the NC State's sideline. I loved Hollywood.
Hollywood.
He's awesome.
There's only one Hollywood.
Justin Jolie could try opt out, but it doesn't look like he will. That's the other notable one, I'd say. It's I'm not gonna overthink it. It's NC State.
No, I got Memphis here.
Really?
I think that NC State I don't see the vision here. I don't think NC State's good enough to beat Memphis. I think the ACC is gonna have a bad bowl season, like across the board. But and I think that will translate to NC State as well.
Okay.
All right, so Josh, who you picking?
It really is a
NC State Memphis.
I have to stick with my take that American's better than the ACC.
All right, we have 2 against 1 here. All right, one of my first favorite bowl names, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl.
Of course.
The Cougars making a bowl game by the hair.
Yeah.
And then we have the Utah State Aggies, who frankly I don't deserve to play football.
I have honestly no idea how they made it here.
Because they are in Utah, everyone forgets about them, and they people are surprised that they can throw the ball. So
let's see.
But like it's the Cougars here. Washington State's gonna blow Utah State out the water. Like Washington State wasn't a great team, but they're good enough to beat Utah State. You know.
Washington State has their coach leaving for Iowa State.
That's funny.
That's a little bit strange. Matt Campbell obviously gone. Now at Penn State. There's probably going to be a lot of players moving with him.
Yeah. Give me Rocco.
And Iowa State's we're not there yet.
Anywho.
Yeah, Utah State
Give me Brock.
barely has anyone transferring. They've got Braden Pagan, one of their starting wide receivers. Listen, this is a kind of a yeesh kind of game.
It's not that deep. Come on now.
It's like, no, it's more the fact that I really don't want to watch it, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh, I'm not watching
Washington State versus Utah State. I'm going Washington State.
Thank you. Do we know his pick?
Josh, can you please stop running off?
Very professional podcaster. This guy's going to take Joe Rogan's job. I see the vision now. Washington State, Utah State.
Why'd you bring me back to this?
Because you have to make a pick.
Wazoo.
All right.
Next, the Bush's Baked Beans Boca Raton Bowl between the Toledo Rockets and the Louisville Cardinals.
Yeah.
I think we know. We all know who we want to win. We all know who will win. Right? Like, I don't think this is
I think that. So our GOAT Tucker Gleason is doubtful for this game.
Which is already
already terrible.
Without Gleason, the Toledo was nothing. Toledo is Tucker Gleason.
Well, they also have Chip Trayanum, which is their running back. He's been awesome this year. He might opt out. Junior Vanderos might opt out. Their Senior Bowl safety, Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, might opt out. It's not looking good for Toledo, and they're not even that great of a team this year anyways. They should have been better. Meanwhile, we've got Kendall taking the UConn job. Sure.
Okay.
Going from Toledo to UConn is really, really weird.
Quite the jump.
That's a downgrade.
God, I don't know.
UConn is not normally this good.
Point, but
yeah. Toledo is a storied MAC program. But anyways.
That's like saying, guys, I've been in prison 18 years. I'm basically the gang leader. It's still like you're in prison.
Yeah, Louisville's got some big injuries. But
Louisville is a better team.
They've got Chris Bell out with injury. They've got Isaac Brown out, Keywan Brown.
Just going down the list.
Antonio Watts, Stanquan Clark. They've got 3 running backs out. And they've also got 2 starting defensive linemen opting out. Hopefully one of the Louisville running backs plays is what the coach is saying. I think at the end of the day it's an ACC team. They're going to beat a MAC team.
All right, Louisville.
Wonderful.
Can we like arrest him and keep?
Yeah, we need to restrain you, man.
I'm getting tired. I'm walking around.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. He'll tucker out soon.
Yeah, Louisville's. Why is this even a game?
Because
the boys over in Bush's Baked Beans need to see Toledo lose. They have an undying hatred of the city of Toledo, much like I do.
Wow.
So, I love the Toledo Rockets. I love the Glass Bowl. Do not like the city of Toledo. Oof. All right, the New Orleans Bowl. Western Kentucky versus Southern Miss. Ouch! This one is one that you turn off the TV and go watch House Hunters.
Wow. Bar Rescue. Watch some Bar Rescue.
Kitchen Nightmares.
Yep.
Any of those are better than watching this year's New Orleans Bowl.
Yeah.
Let's not spend too much time on this one. I'm going Hilltoppers.
Hilltoppers have no injuries worth noting. I believe Mav McIver is back for this game. Western Kentucky was really awful without him. Southern Miss was supposed to be this defensive powerhouse because they got all of Sam Houston's defense.
This is Southern Miss. They're not,
and then Southern Miss,
the word powerhouse don't go together.
Ended up just not doing that. They made a bowl game somehow. But they're not the team they should have been. Neither is Western Kentucky. Southern Miss loses their coach for Memphis.
Okay.
I don't think Western Kentucky lost theirs. So, you know how I feel about Western Kentucky and Maverick McIver as a whole. I'm pretty sure I picked Western Kentucky in my Bowl Mania. I picked Southern Miss. Interesting. I don't like that pick anymore. So we're going Western Kentucky.
Beautiful.
I hate all of you. So I'm gonna pick Southern Miss.
Okay, that's actually pretty fair.
It could go either way. All right, the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl between your UNLV and Ohio.
All right.
How are we feeling about that one?
So this one's going to be a UNLV manslaughter because Ohio just fired their head coach for serious professional misconduct and participating in activities that reflect unfavorably on the university.
Sharon Mulcore.
Exactly. Everyone's talking about Sharon Moore. They're not talking about Brian Smith.
Gee, I wonder why. Yeah. Brian Smith, that sounds like a founding father.
Yeah, and it's not the offensive coordinator taking the job. It is the defensive coordinator. Terrible choice.
Awful. UNLV wins.
UNLV smokes Ohio.
UNLV smokes that Ohio Parker Navarro pack.
Beautiful. All right, this one. All right. We have the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl versus California, and get this, Hawaii.
What?
So Hawaii gets a home game against California. Yeah, no. Rainbow Warriors are gonna win this in the upset.
I do like this. Hawaii does lose one of their best wide receivers, in my opinion. Almost got 1,000 yards this year. It is Jackson Harris. He's entering the portal. Hopefully, should get a good position somewhere. Cal obviously fired their coach.
Did they? Wow.
Wait, the guy that was wearing the necklace?
Yeah, Cal.
It's a parade in his city. Yeah.
Cal's got a lot of injuries.
I'm telling you, Hawaii's gonna win this.
Let's see who I picked. I'm actually because I made these picks like a week ago.
You're
I did
down
pick
yourself.
Hawaii. I did pick Hawaii.
Yeah.
So I
Also,
do
Christmas
still like
Eve,
Hawaii.
you really think Cal's gonna want to be like away from home on Christmas Eve?
Oh, Hawaii.
Like,
Yeah,
that
the Hawaii players can just stay there. I mean, they do recruit within the state.
Exactly. Well, because Hawaii has a tendency to not much care for the main islanders.
Mm-hmm.
So
The contiguousers.
yes.
Going Cal.
All right, Josh going Cal.
They beat SMU.
They lost to VT.
No, but they beat SMU to put Duke in the championship. Which was funny.
We all appreciate what they did, but no one, All right, the Game Above Sports Bowl. So this is the Sport Bowl.
This is the Sports Bowl. This is their second year.
And we have as opposed to what?
Last year was fantastic. If you remember, we watched this when you came over and we watched all the best games of 2020. 2024.
Good
the
times.
Game Above Sports Bowl was one of the ones we watched. It was Toledo versus Pitt. It went to like 6 overtimes. It was fantastic.
That was a classic.
It was the Tucker Gleason get to know you game, and then he immediately sells the bag this year. But whatever. Yeah, him and Van Der Ross, man. Oh my gosh.
All right, well that was then. This is now. All right,
yeah, now
Central
we get
Michigan
the worst
Northwestern.
matchup of all time. Are you kidding me?
Oh come on.
This is so disgusting, and it's the day after Christmas.
After Jesus' birth, they celebrate with Central Michigan and Northwestern.
No. This is gonna be a cult classic.
This is
Sickos cult classic.
This is a
incoming.
Sickos game. This is a Sickos game.
I think Northwestern
How is
gets
this
this.
not gonna be entertaining?
Northwestern has to get this, man.
Like, I love my Central Michigan schools. They're not beating Northwestern. Like, at least this year. Middling Big Ten is still a billion times better than Directional Michigan MAC. Bless you.
Didn't Northwestern... No, it was Michigan who beat Northwestern on a game-winning field goal.
Something like that.
In Wrigley.
Yeah, they did do that.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I'm like, that's like the craziest kick of that guy's entire life.
All right, who we taking?
Northwestern.
Beautiful.
Northwestern.
All right, Northwestern
All right,
for Josh.
The unsponsored, we have the Rate Bowl between...
Well, it is sponsored by Rate.
Oh, but...
Because they're not guaranteed rate anymore, they're just Rate.
The rates are not guaranteed. Neither is my prediction. We have New Mexico and the Minnesota.
Golden Gophers.
Yeah, beat my Hokies in the Mayo Bowl last year. Still haven't let that one go. But yeah, I think Minnesota's got this. New Mexico, lovely story. Not really, in my opinion. But I do think Minnesota has enough talent they can get over the Lobo hump. So...
yeah. I'll probably go Minnesota here. New Mexico is a fun team for the Mountain West, but the Mountain West was kind of awful this year, so...
And they go 7-5 in this year's Big Ten.
I think they'll make it close. New Mexico always, surprises.
Well, yeah, they'll make it close, but if we're asking who he wins, I think Minnesota.
I think Minnesota pulls it out,
Yeah. Josh.
Minnesota.
Wonderful. The Serve Pro First Responder Bowl. We have FIU, who knows how they made a bowl game, and the Roadrunners.
Yeah.
Meep.
FIU just is in the Conference USA, and you always got that one Conference USA team that just kind of gets lucky. wins a couple games, gets like 4th in the conference.
That was FIU. Yeah.
That was FIU this year.
So,
I mean, Keon Jenkins is a fine quarterback. He's been in college for forever. So, for being like a 5th-year, 6th-year quarterback, he's pretty trash. But for being in the Conference USA, that's kind of necessary. And then you got UTSA.
Maybe a top 5 American team.
They went 6-6. I wouldn't hang my hat on that one, buddy. I'll admit.
Right,
but I think UTSA is going to win this game because I frankly do not believe FIU is capable of winning a game that isn't a conference game. So, meet Roadrunners all day.
Yeah, I'm going with the meet Roadrunners here. They don't lose anybody huge, I don't think.
We're all on the Roadrunner Express here.
Actually, no, they do lose 2 defensive backs, their nose tackle, and their defensive end. So that does kind of hurt them because their defense is already one of the worst ever.
Is a Lobo related to a... Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's not Lobo.
But the problem is, I feel like their backups might just be as good as their starters. Because you can't really get worse than the UTSA defense. And FIU is not going to score that much on UTSA.
No.
And even if they do that, UTSA is going to score more. So,
yeah.
I'm going UTSA.
Beautiful.
Josh?
He picked the
Okay.
he picked the runners.
Sorry.
Now for the game that us two will be attending.
We will.
The Go Bowling Military Bowl between your Pittsburgh Panthers and the East Carolina Pirates. Yo ho!
Yo ho, indeed.
Yo ho! 11 a.m. kick, by the way. So
11 a.m. We're gonna have to get there early.
Bright and early. You'll have to be up around like 8 a.m. or maybe earlier.
Yeah, probably earlier.
Like 7, 6, 7.
Yeah. 6, 7. Okay.
I'm gonna go cry now.
Yeah.
All right. So who do we like in this game? Because I'm taking the upset. I think ECU's got this. ECU are Military Bowl merchants. Okay, you have to understand, all right? Pittsburgh is Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh doesn't win bowl games. Historically, you can look it up. Pittsburgh does not win bowl games. Mm-hmm. ECU, they may be like a middling, like more top tier AAC team. However, they find ways to win bowl games when they're not supposed to.
Pittsburgh's never been as good as they are now.
Yes, back when Kenny Pickett was there, they were pretty good.
And Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison, yeah, another important one.
I think that was more Jordan Addison than it was when I would watch a lot of Pitt that year. And I feel like Jordan Addison was making Kenny Pickett look relevant. And his one fake slide, if you remember that, when he that band. Yeah.
But yeah, ECU, I think it's gonna be a repeat of last year's game. It's gonna look like Pitt's gonna get ahead, but then ECU's gonna be like, "Yarr, I think that's matey."
Uber lucky on 3rd downs.
I do see that happening again. So
here's my issue. Caden Hauser, who played in that game,
Caden Hauser
will not play.
That is very sad.
That is pretty sad.
That's pretty bad. Actually.
They also have their tight end and one of their wide receivers out.
Yikes.
And probably more to come. But those are the only confirmed. Those are just the confirmed ones. They also have like a possibility of Anthony Smith transferring. That's another wide receiver. The offense will probably not look very fantastic. Mm-hmm. And I worry when you're playing an ACC team, sorry. Pitt. I don't even know anymore, guys. Like, they could be a MAC team for all I know.
They should be.
Desmond Reed, you know how I feel about Desmond Reed. I mentioned him every time Pitt is mentioned. He missed the final 2 games of the season. He might opt out. He might go for the draft. I think he's a draft prospect. They also lose linebacker Kyle Lewis, who's also a good talent. Potentially. That's not confirmed. You've got some injuries that they've been working with. It's nothing too huge. And I feel like East Carolina is just going to be a little bit too crippled.
Think so?
I think they might just be... because I do believe in Caden Hauser. I think he really showed me, even if East Carolina got a little bit lucky, and was that another rainy game?
The game we were at?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was
another rainy game.
I kept putting on and off my rain jacket.
That's right.
It was like hella humid.
So that was another one where the rain played a big factor in the game.
I don't think it's supposed to rain.
Okay.
As of right now.
All right. You never know, man. It's been
the Military Bowl tends to rain.
Yeah.
Though I think the only time it wasn't was the first one we went to.
UCF and Duke. Where we watched John Rice Plumlee and Malik Murphy, I think. No. Who did we watch? We watched Notre Dame's guy, Riley Leonard.
Good times.
That was fun.
Except the fact UCF got
UCF
fucking mollywopped.
Yeah.
It was rough.
It was kind of rough. But I got CJRP in the gang. So
in the flesh.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're taking Pitt?
I am taking Pitt.
Josh.
I don't like it. I picked ECU before I found out that they are losing all these guys.
Josh, who are you taking?
Wait, no, Desmond's not playing, right?
Desmond is a potential opt-out. He missed the final 2 games of the season.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I forgot that.
All right. Me against the wall. All right. The Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. Penn State and Clemson. Some would say the Disappointment Bowl. Preseason, what? 3-4, something like that.
Yeah, probably. I think Penn State was.
Penn State was number
1
2, weren't they?
Or 2.
No, they never won number 1.
They returned.
No, Texas was preseason number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 2.
That's right, because it was the preseason number 1 versus last year's champ, as Texas Ohio State were having ended up being like 14-7.
But neither of these teams are very good. Penn State is running on fumes. Mm-hmm. Clemson they're having an identity crisis. You can't get rid of Dabo because without Dabo, Clemson is just South Carolina ACC edition. Let's be real here. So it's I have to go with the team that still has their head coach. I think Clemson's going to win this one. I don't think it'll be particularly close either. It's going to be 25 to fucking 7 is your final score. It's going to be a weird final score here in the Mowers Bowl.
So, the Pinstripe Bowl, you get Penn State and Clemson.
Yes.
These are 2 programs that constantly produce NFL-level talent. That is, even though they're having bad years this year, it is still the
a lot
same
of talent on the
way.
table here. Yeah.
Remember, Penn State retained pretty much everybody this year other than Tyler Warren and Abdul Carter.
Problematically, they didn't retain any of their recruits. They all came to VT. So they're going to suck next year.
Yeah. Those guys are opting out of this bowl game because it is time. They're not staying another year. They're going to the draft now.
They're
Nicholas Singleton, Zane Durant, Zakee Wheatley, and one of their left guards that is Samoan, it looks like, have all opted out.
He's so good.
So, Elliot Washington, I don't know who he is. He's a defensive back. He's also in the transfer portal. Dennis Sutton could opt out. Keyshawn Allen could opt out. Trevor Pena could opt out. If 2 of those 3 guys opt out, it's over for Penn State. Because that means you lose every good part of this team. And not to mention, Rojas is already out for the year.
Yeah.
So, you go over to Clemson. Cade Klubnik says he will play.
Which is already huge.
Which is very, very threatening.
Klubnik's not a great QB, but he's better than whoever Penn State has. Right,
I feel like he's not an Anthony Richardson, but people talk about him like he is, me included at the beginning of the year, where it's you're just waiting for that next step, and it's just not happening.
Klubnik took the next step last year. He brought Clemson to the playoffs. He just didn't. He played close to Texas.
Next step, because Klubnik wasn't great,
but he was good enough.
He wasn't elite last year. I was expecting him to be an elite quarterback this year, like Nussmeier.
He was like a JJ McCarthy type.
Yeah,
really.
And it just never really happened.
Yeah.
Clemson gets Khalil Barnes to transfer in the portal, so that's kind of a blow. And then they have 5 guys declare for the draft. Mm-hmm. So, and that includes Peter Woods, Antonio Williams, T.J. Parker. It's going to be a pretty bad game. Wade Woodaz, obviously, hurt. Wesco is hurt. They're just so banged up.
Gotta make a pick, man.
In terms of variance and all that stuff, I feel like Clemson can just put out a performance that is okay.
It's still Dabo.
Yeah.
You can never discount Sweeney.
And this is, I guess, more in his wheelhouse,
Mm-hmm.
A game like this. Not relying on transfers. It's all the people who have transferred out who don't want to be on the team are out. Now it's all the guys who want to be playing for Dabo right now. So
yeah, because that was a very unique coach in that way. Mm-hmm. So
I'm going Clemson.
Me too. Josh?
Sorry, I've been a little distracted.
Clearly.
Thank you. My goodness.
You gonna go Homer here?
Am I going? What does that even mean?
Homer.
Rooting for your team here.
Is that what we call it, Homer?
Yeah, kind of.
I'm definitely not picking Clemson over I maybe would pick Navy, not Clemson.
So you're going Penn State?
Yes, I'm going Penn State.
All right. Ooh, the Wasabi Fenway Bowl. UConn Huskies, Army Black Knights. All right. Maybe this one quick. We don't need to hear about UConn too much. UConn wins this game by 20.
Yeah. Skylar Bell is going to the Senior Bowl, and Joe Fagnano is opting out. This is a terrible situation for UConn. And they lose so much to the portal.
Yeah.
UConn is going to be terrible in this game. Obviously, Army doesn't do transfers. They're going to be the same team they were all year, which is the team that lost to Tarleton, granted.
Let's be real here.
UConn, with this roster, would also lose to Tarleton. I'm going Army.
I'm sticking with UConn. I trust UConn more. Josh. Army, UConn.
UConn's so good. Fagnano's
not playing.
I've not been paying attention.
Wind out of the sails.
Yeah, in that case, I'm going Army.
I'm gonna say I believe in you, UConn. Don't let me down. All right, one of the best food bowls. We have the Pop-Tarts Bowl. The Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech versus the BYU Cougars.
Never forget what they took from us. Notre Dame versus BYU. But someone was like, no, I don't want to play in a bowl game.
Man, BYU versus Notre Dame would have been the funniest bowl matchup.
In the Pop-Tarts Bowl?
In the Pop-Tart Bowl. I mean, Catholics versus Mormons.
That would have been
could you draw them
incredible. But we get Georgia Tech.
We get Southern Baptist versus Mormons. It's not all bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, watching BYU play this season. It felt like I was watching Navy play as Mormons in a way. That's kind of like they won the games, but like, do you see BYU play Texas Tech? They looked terrified to play a team that was any good. So Georgia Tech's gonna win this game by about 10, I think.
Okay.
So
I hate picking. I hate that I have to pick. These are like two of my top 5 favorite teams from this year.
Yeah, you're gonna love this game.
This is a great game. Man. Yeah, I have so many other opportunities to pick Bear. I'm going to pick Haynes in his last game.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Haynes game.
Aaron Philo, not playing in this game. He's transferring. So.
Oh, that's right. I mean, like, good for him. He's a good player.
Haynes King is expected to play. Eric Rivers is expected to play. Jamal Haynes is expected to play. Jamal Haynes is a maybe. Okay, the dog just took one of our golf balls.
Excellent.
Just fantastic. Bear Bachmeier looked a little bit iffy in the Big 12 championship game. You worry if he's playing. You worry if Chase Roberts is playing. You worry if LJ Martin is playing. If two of those 3 guys opt out for the draft or something else, I don't believe in BYU here.
I don't believe in BYU to begin with, so.
But.
Oh.
Georgia Tech completely collapsed as the year went on.
They played Georgia pretty close. Like,
yeah, but that's pure old fashioned hate. So
okay, that's not exactly a voodoo. That's not an Iron Bowl. That's not a game.
Last year that was close.
Last year that's because both teams were legitimately evenly matched. Okay. This year,
I think Georgia Tech was better this year, talent-wise.
I don't think so. I feel like Georgia Tech, as just like a team unit, I think they moved better last year.
That's the thing. On paper,
they had Haynes King last year, I should say.
Yeah. On paper, last year they were worse. But on paper, this year they get Jamal Haynes and Haynes King back in a year with a year's more experience.
Maybe.
So I think, and they get Eric Rivers. It was great. I think they lost Keyshawn Singleton to the other Singleton.
So you got
whatever. I'm picking BYU because Georgia Tech I feel like is just not where they need to be.
Okay. All right.
Although I doubt they care about bowl game. No one cares about bowl games anymore. That's beside the point.
Now we have the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl between the Miami, Ohio Redhawks and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Now
on the CW.
God bless the CW. I watched so much Tech football on that this year. Mm-hmm. Now, you have to think, this really is a battle between Ben Roethlisberger, and Derek Carr. And also, you have to remember, who's hosting this bowl? Snoop Dogg. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Ohio is not friendly to weed, at all. You know who loves weed? California, specifically the city of Fresno. I have some people on the ground in Fresno. The streets smell of weed. So who do you really think is going to survive this Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl? Fresno State's going to win this. It won't be close.
Wow.
Yeah.
Miami of Ohio loses basically all their best players in the transfer portal.
Yeah, they don't want to go play for Snoop Dogg.
Daquan Finn left the program?
Dang.
Wait, hold on. What happened? What did I miss? Daquan Finn. He left the program?
Great song choice.
Thank you.
He quit. He literally quit.
To be fair, if you were coaching
month
Miami,
ago.
Ohio, you would quit too.
He quit a month ago. That's crazy. How did I not know about this?
So do you really think they're going to be able to beat Fresno?
No, they're. I mean, Daquan Finn wasn't great. To be fair.
But yeah, like, losing your head coach, no matter how shit they are, unless you're a VT, is generally a bad thing. Okay.
Yeah, Fresno will be fine. I'll go Fresno. I really hate how Fresno does runs themselves because EJ Warner. I don't think EJ Warner's their starting quarterback anymore for a good reason. He is terrible.
Oh my god!
And they still won games.
Of the season, all you would do is hate on EJ Warner.
Yeah, and then he stopped playing. I think.
And then they got better.
Yeah. No, they were winning with EJ Warner starting, which was strange.
All right, who are you taking, Josh?
22 years old.
Redhawks or Bulldogs?
Nick, scroll.
Yeah, he played. Last time he played was against San Jose, so that was recent. Oh, he might be back. Ugh. Okay, sorry, a lot of tabs.
Miami, Ohio, Fresno State, Josh. Come on.
That's Fresno.
Wonderful.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, we have the name I can't pronounce, but it's the New Mexico Bowl between the Mean Green and the Aztecs.
Yeah. This is my favorite game of the.
Do we have to discuss this? It's going to be North Texas, right? Surely.
That's what I think, but I think that San Diego State's going to give them a run for their money.
Really?
I think. Wait, hold on. Let me check who's playing.
Had to double check.
Dang it. Okay, Mestamaker's in the portal.
Right.
They also could have their weapons opt out, but we don't know yet. Caleb Hawkins got injured in the Tulane game. That was another reason why they lost. Also, Mestamaker didn't have the greatest game. I will give them that. There was also some weird ref ball there. Just a terrible storm for North Texas in that conference championship. San Diego State does lose a couple of, it looks like, defensive players, defensive linemen. Doesn't look like they were very good.
We have to remember, this is still, like, the talent difference between the Mean Green this year and the Aztecs this year is so great. Like, it does. I don't think that's like as big as a factor as you might think for this game.
Yeah, they were a very complete team. I will give them that. And I think that does shine here. But do not think that North Texas is going to drop 42 on them. I think they're going to drop maybe less. They're going to drop less than 30.
I think that's a fair game. But I think the Mean Green defense will be able to hold the Aztecs.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, because no one talks about the North Texas defense. They talk about the North Texas offense. They talk about the dramatic.
Which for fair reason.
Yeah, it's just so incredible. But
all right, Josh, who are you taking?
I'm not taking North Texas.
Yeah, okay.
I'm hate watching. I've always been hate watching.
All right.
I can't look. I don't hate Mestamaker, but I hate the idea.
You hate the idea.
You hate the concept of Mestamaker.
Yes.
Good to know your potential. Okay, wonderful. All right, the Taxler Gator Bowl between the Spawn of Satan and the Missouri Tigers.
Wow. So we're gonna ignore that part. Mizzou loses Bo Pribula to the transfer portal.
Yep.
Huh?
Presumably recently.
Very recently. We don't know where he's going yet, obviously. They're pretty thin at wide receiver here.
He's coming back. He's coming home.
Matt Zollers will get the start.
He's coming home.
This is going to be the Ahmad Hardy show. It doesn't look like there is a chance of him transfer, or I guess he wouldn't transfer because I think you'd think he'd opt out for the draft because Ahmad Hardy is really, really good.
Yeah.
Love of the game, man. Love of the game.
If Ahmad Hardy plays, I do think Mizzou wins this. If they don't, it's really hard to trust Zollers, but who knows, man? UVA. They win, just not by a whole lot. And against the ACC, I'm probably going Mizzou either way. Zollers isn't terrible. He's not awful. Like he can get by, especially if Ahmad Hardy plays. So I'm gonna go Mizzou.
Josh,
I think you're crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I think you're nuts, and you shouldn't even be allowed to talk anymore.
Whoa.
UVA is putting up 50 on him.
Okay.
Really?
So I'm somewhere in between both of you. I think UVA will shock people here, which hurts to say me as a Tech fan.
Mm-hmm.
However, Mizzou. I watched the Mizzou-Alabama game. Mizzou, they played with fire against Bama, but then I watched another Mizzou game. I don't remember which one. They just looked like they wanted to quit, which is shocking. But when you're a above average SEC team going up against one of the ACC's better teams, I think UVA is going to win this by a field goal. It will be close.
It's a very UVA type of win.
It will be a very UVA. I think it will be look a lot like the UVA Florida State game. I think that's kind of what we're working with here. So, unfortunately, give me the Cavaliers here.
I'm shocked. I'm the one who's picking. I'm the sole Missouri.
You're the only one picking Missouri here. I've been in Missouri. Okay, if I had to live there, I wouldn't fight for this.
Wow.
I know.
But would you fight for the Gator Bowl trophy?
Now, I would fight for the Tax Slayer part. Maybe not the Gator part. Okay. Alright, so the Kinder Surprise Egg Texas Bowl between the
Kinder is sponsoring this bowl. I did not
Kinder's
catch that.
Texas Bowl, yes.
Do you know how much money Kinder has?
I'm sure.
Dude, because they're global.
Yeah, they are.
Anyways, so we have the LSU Tigers who, I've never seen a team just go insane like this before, and the rather competent by comparison Houston Cougars.
They're so good.
They're definitely not bad. LSU is bad.
Yeah.
I think Houston wins this, but it will not be pretty, because remember, LSU has a lot of talent, but their coaching situation is second worst only to Ole Miss. Ironically enough, Lane Kiffin's involved in both of them. So
yeah.
Who's shocked by this really? But Houston wins, not by much, but Houston's able to pull it out.
LSU could have a lot of their talent opt out here. They already had Mansour Delane, as I've told you, former VT defensive back.
Oh yeah,
fantastic. That's a pretty crushing blow to have him out. They lose Ahmad Bro.
Oh no,
on the defensive line.
Tragedy.
They could also lose Patrick Payton, Jack Pyburn, Harold Perkins, Avian Thomas, Barry, and Brown. 5 guys I think they got in the portal, or I don't know. But 5 big prospects here that could definitely opt out. Jack Pyburn going to the Senior Bowl for sure. So I feel like LSU is going to be even more crippled than they usually are, which might just bring them down to the level of Houston, who is losing their solid tight end to the Senior Bowl, it looks like, and not losing Connor Wegman. So
He's so good.
I think Connor Wegman is just iffy. He's a Houston quarterback if I've ever heard one.
Yep.
So just like Donovan Smith.
Whoa! No, do not compare Connor Wegman with Donovan Smith.
Yeah, I like Houston.
Oh, Josh.
I would be yelling at myself if this was the beginning of the year, but yeah.
Houston over.
Oh, we're all picking Houston. Okay.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh.
I didn't explain myself.
Oh, please.
Because we love your explanations.
Dude, if Connor Wegman was on that Texas A&M team this year, if he didn't transfer, they would have what?
Marcel Reed is much better than Connor Wegman.
No. Stop.
Come on.
Stop.
Marcel Reed was nearly a Heisman candidate.
They would have gone undefeated.
They almost did.
Yeah. He would have won them that last game.
Against Texas, Marcel Reed would do it if he played them again.
Well, he didn't.
That's true. But it's hard to beat a good team twice.
Connor would have won.
He would have won the rivalry game.
Yes.
With his black scent.
Yes.
Okay. Can we? All right, let's move on.
Okay.
The J-Lab Birmingham Bowl, Georgia Southern versus the App State.
5-7 App State.
5-7 App State, mind you.
Yeah.
They're fighting to become bowl eligible in the bowl.
Yeah.
Which you love to see it, really, but.
Going for 6-7 here. I think a lot of the kids are really going to be.
They would lose their collective minds.
Yeah, they're really excited to
watch App State play.
They already played this season because this is a conference matchup because they couldn't find anyone except for App State.
Well, that's when half of the power conference teams opt out.
Yeah,
that was a lot of
UCF did opt out. UCF did get a chance before App State. I'm very upset that they didn't take it, but then again, I think after this
You
year,
really want to watch more UCF football.
you do need to reset.
Yeah.
I just love, being bowl eligible. That's kind of cool.
Let's not linger on this one too much. I say that a lot, but like these bowls are not. We have to get to the playoffs, okay?
That's true.
The playoffs bracket we're gonna talk a lot about.
Yeah.
So, App State, Georgia Southern, who you like?
Georgia Southern already won 25-23 when they played earlier in the season. App State loses so much in the portal. Georgia Southern just has a few injuries. They lose O.J. Arnold and Dalen Cobb, their running back and wide receiver. They missed the finale. O.J. Arnold is a big loss, but A.J. Swan loses his job. He's entering the transfer portal. J.J. Cole takes the job. He's entering the portal.
When do we talk about Notre Dame's bowl game?
We'll get there.
We won't. They're not in one.
Should we talk about that?
Yeah, we'll talk about the Notre Dame Kansas State bowl game here in a second.
Yes. So, App State's on their third string quarterback.
Which very App State of them, might I add.
And
Rayshawn Littlejohn is once again entering the portal. I just like to point that out. Rayshawn Littlejohn, shout out. This is gonna be a terrible game, but Georgia Southern's probably gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna pick Georgia Southern.
I think App State's gonna pull off the 6-7 magic. Okay,
6-7 magic.
I know
it's real.
I hate to buy into the brain rot, but like,
Is Georgia Southern 6-6?
they are. Yeah.
So they'd also be going 6-7. So maybe the Georgia Southern players are incentivized to lose.
Yeah. Josh, who you like? Bro's not here.
This is how it always goes.
Hey. Look, Nate. Well, Nate is an avid watcher, so he does know about my journey through my.
Oh, your App State, yeah.
Yeah, through my rebuilding of App State.
Yeah, I do. Yes.
Yeah, and I gotta end it with my boys.
Hell yeah. Can we get two teams to go 6-7 in one fell swoop? We will find the hell out.
That would be maybe the first time ever.
Maybe.
When does a 6-6 team, 5-7 team play, and then the 5-10 team wins?
Not very often.
Not very often.
All right, the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl between the Chanticleers and the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs.
Yes.
I think LA Tech, I think's got this. The Chanticleers, the only reason they won any games, they all were offering the free concessions in their stadium.
Yeah.
Which, by add, if we could get that anywhere else that wasn't Coastal Carolina, would be fantastic. By the way.
Okay, if they did that at like Michigan, everyone would die.
That is true.
Okay. How about 25-cent beer night?
No.
We should do that at Virginia Tech. The entire stadium's getting wasted.
No, Mr. Clark plays for FIU.
Okay, anyways, who y'all like?
I don't like either.
So both teams, I believe, lose their quarterbacks. Oh, no. So Louisiana Tech loses their quarterback for the majority of the year, Evan Bullock, but Trey Kukik started at quarterback for the final two games. They also lost another quarterback in Blake Baker. Both these teams are terrible. I'm going to be honest. No, Coastal isn't.
Yes, they are.
Coastal isn't. No, they finished relatively high, and then they fired their head coach. Really strange firing.
The Coastal Carolina way. They need to make state for the most state guy.
Like, yeah, it's like...
Well, I'd rather the Missouri State coach than the coach.
See, I don't know about that.
They did good in their first year in FBS.
Anyways, I feel like something's got to be up in Coastal.
Do you want to know who else did that? Signetti. Look him up. He wins games.
I know who Signetti is.
Really?
No, really.
They both lose about the same amount in the portal.
Pick one.
I feel like just... That's what I was getting to that. Something's got to be up in Coastal, and they don't have the home field advantage where they get the free food. So we're going Louisiana Tech with the Bulldogs.
Here, I'm gonna explain my thought process through this.
Okay.
God help us all.
So Coastal Carolina. Wait, is it just free beer or is it free food and
It's
beer?
free food and drink.
You have to pay for beer still.
Okay, yeah.
That's not included.
Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so they probably give out free dogs.
They do give out free hot dogs.
So, but
I studied
Do they
this.
throw them on the field?
do you want to know? Something about Louisiana Tech?
What?
They had the pig cage.
They did have pig cage.
They have the pig cage. They can hound up the dogs.
Oh.
They can stop them.
Yeah.
it's gonna be Louisiana.
What is
Tech.
Pig Cage doing these days?
Is he still on the team?
I don't think he's in college football right now. I think he graduated.
He's selling insurance now. It's fine.
You know, who are we talking about? The UVA's old quarterback, Musket, Tony Musket.
Yes.
We were like talking about. Oh, he's probably selling houses right now. Real estate agent.
No way.
We looked him up on LinkedIn. Same guy. He is a real estate agent.
Beautiful. Average UVA graduate. Yeah.
It was such a fun moment. That was probably during the ACC championship game when we were curious.
Okay, so we're all taking LA Tech.
All right.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Let's talk Music City.
Music City Bowl. Bowls. Illinois. The wheels were never on. And people think, well, they had the front two wheels, and then the front wheels fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were like, people overhyped Illinois a lot this year. Like they thought, to be fair, they played Ohio State and didn't lose by 80, which was impressive. But like I watched Tennessee play, that is a good team in Knoxville. It's not the best. It's still a Josh Heupel led team. Mm-hmm. However, I think the Volunteers are more than good enough to take out the Fighting Illini in their backyard. So give me Tennessee.
So Chris Brazzell Jr., their I'm sure number one wide receiver, is opting out, declaring for the draft. They lose their NFL caliber Arian Carter.
Mm-hmm.
They lose Boo Carter, their defensive back, to the portal. And then they have a hodgepodge of other potential opt-outs and obviously some injuries. Illinois has 2 opt-outs, 3 potential opt-outs. Bielema says about 6 or 10 players will enter the portal after the bowl game, but will be allowed to play, and only one of those is a starter.
Do you believe
so? Illinois will be at
though?
full power. Illinois will be at full power. Tennessee will be a little bit crippled.
But Illinois sucks.
I feel like we take that Indiana game with a bit too much sauce. I feel like we don't recognize.
Shut up.
Is Aguilar? I guess Aguilar would be playing this game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Okay. Who's he gonna throw to?
Score. Oh, he's gone.
Smokey. Go throw to Smokey, the dog. Are we like an airboat type of situation?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see here.
I mean, Tennessee's good.
Tennessee is better than the record shows. I do
Oh,
believe.
Chris Brazzell.
He's
Oh,
opted out.
leaving?
He's going to the
Okay.
draft.
Yeah, all right, that makes sense. Frickin' Jakeem Dotson.
Dalton's pretty good.
Jaheim Dotson.
He has 2 catches, Nate.
I'm telling you.
He's thinking of probably the other
Ultimate-
Dotson on
Ultimate niche.
Kansas. No, Dotson got
Mellow Dotson.
Mellow Dotson.
Oh, he's not receiving.
Or Jahan Dotson.
Mellow
I probably
Dotson's,
wasn't thinking of Jahan Dotson.
Yeah.
Mellow Dotson's a corner.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Out of Kansas.
Okay.
I mean, I just have one.
Pick a team, guys.
I'll go Tennessee.
Tennessee.
He'll probably find someone to throw to. It's Joey Eggs.
Joey will find a way. All right, the Valero Alamo Bowl, one of my personal favorite bowls, featuring 2 teams I really do not like. We have the Condoms and we have the Horny Toads.
Okay. So USC loses everybody.
It's a Lincoln Riley team. They stick around for bowls.
They keep Mayava.
Lincoln Riley's gonna have to play.
I'd like to see him get his
They
ass
lose
sacked.
Jacoby Lane. They lose Makai Lemon. That's huge.
That is huge.
They lose Bishop Fitzgerald. They lose Eric Gentry. They lose Anthony Lucas. So many people are not playing in this game.
Tragedy.
And there's also a hodgepodge of injuries as well. TCU doesn't have any confirmed opt-outs, but
A lot of potential.
a few potential. You lose Caleb Elam's-Orr and Eric McAllister and DJ Rogers and Josh Hoover. Possibly.
Without Hoover,
They're not going to be good at all.
Without Hoover.
Hoover and McAllister, if you lose one of those 2, you're done. And I don't like those chances. I think McAllister is a NFL talent. He should recognize that. His agent should recognize that. I don't know if he has an agent. He probably does, NIL, whatever.
Important note as well, this is Lincoln Riley we're talking about. Lincoln Riley has a lot of experience being TCU.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, give me the Trojans in this one all day.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 teams that are not on their back foot here, waiting for next season.
Yeah.
Makai Lemon's not playing. I really don't like that. But Mayava is a bowl talent. He played well in the bowl game last year, right? When he debuted. So, sure, he can make it work. I'm going USC.
I am going the Horny Toads.
Horny Toads it is.
I would have picked them even if everyone was playing.
Okay.
Weird.
All right, the Relila Quest Bowl. We got the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Diego Pavia, is he playing?
He can't imagine he doesn't play, is what we're seeing from Action Network. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you, Action Network, by the way.
So it's settled and done, right? Pavia very much probably should have won the Heisman over Mendoza for sure. Is playing. I was a good team. Okay. Vanderbilt wins.
Getting HR on you.
Yeah, report to HR.
Wow.
I am the Senate. Anyways, Vanderbilt wins. I think Vanderbilt will put up like 20 more points than Iowa. I know this is like the new and improved Iowa. I still don't believe
This is not improved. They are still 8-4.
It's better than 7-5, right?
Whoa.
One game better every year will eventually win you a natty. Okay.
Yeah, they'll get to up to 9-3 probably, and then they'll go back to 6-6.
It's the Iowa way.
Yeah.
All right, take your picks.
Iowa's got a lot of potential opt-outs, but
pick Iowa.
not a lot of these guys are not
pick Iowa.
are not really great.
Don't be a bitch.
Kirk Ferentz says he expects the roster
I don't care
to be intact for the bowl game.
Unless it's Kirk Herbstreit, I don't care.
So,
or Kirk Cousins, or maybe even
Charlie.
Look, I wasn't gonna say it, but
He wasn't gonna say it, but
we can't get political again.
But we already did that once.
Yeah.
We can't do it twice.
We're 90 minutes in.
We still haven't even touched the playoffs, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
This was meant to be a big episode, anyways. You know, the finale.
This is the finale. Yeah. Fair.
Eli Stowers also might opt out for the draft.
We should
but
do a
I feel
national
like-
championship of live reaction.
I feel like surely, if Pavia is playing, Stowers is gonna want to be there. You'd hope.
No.
You don't think Pavia's a locker room leader?
Are you kidding me? Pavia is Pavia is a cancer.
Pavia is a cancer. He has mad talent, but he is a cancer. Did you see how he reacted at the Heisman Trophy?
They told me, and I feel, I would also feel upset. Maybe not to that extent, but I mean, it's Diego Pavia. He went to New Mexico State for his education.
Look,
I mean,
it's not like Mendoza like said, "Oh, the frick you, Pavia." Like,
yeah,
Mendoza was chill about it, and Pavia acted like a baby.
Whatever.
Because he knew he was gonna win.
Yeah,
Pavia is still in his dreamland. That if he had the media attention he had last year, he would have won.
That may be true, actually. All right, who are we picking?
I'm picking Vandy.
I'm picking Vandy.
All right, well, I'll pick Vandy. All right, Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. We have your ACC championship winners, the Duke Blue Devils, versus the one team that's been able to take out Texas Tech this year, the ASU Sun Devils. No question. It is the Devil Battle. This is the Satan Bowl.
This is the Satan Bowl.
Oh,
we had the Sun
sponsored
Devils.
by Tony the Tiger. Oh, coincidence?
Wow.
I think not.
I'm sorry.
Kellogg's is the Antichrist.
Be it though. But what Devils are we taking? You already know who I'm going. Forks up, baby. ASU is going to beat the ACC championships. Let's go, Devils.
Nah, I mean it's Mensa. Wait, hold on. I need to come up with Nick, you go. I'm coming up with something funny.
So
he's loading.
Not only is Sam Levitt entering the transfer portal,
which I cried about that. I found
he is
out.
also injured. So
he's really not playing.
He's not. He's
ASU can win without Levitt. It's not easy, but he finds a way.
Kenny is allowing.
Dilly.
Yeah, Dilly is allowing the portal players to play in the bowl game if they choose to do so. He says Jeff Sims will start at quarterback, but freshman Cam Dyer will also get some reps.
I think that's enough to beat Duke. I really do.
Jeff is the name of a 40-year-old or a 50-year-old.
Which means he has experience.
Which means this guy is probably a 7th-year senior who hasn't touched the field since, high school. But you know how those guys go. # Jason Bean season.
Oh, I was thinking more so Cam Rising. But
well, he's touched the field every year.
Well, for one game.
Yeah.
A year.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why it lasted so long he never played, because he was always like, ow, my pinky toe is a little swollen. Can't go out there today, coach.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jordan Tyson also opted out. Relief Brown opted out. So the offense is going to be crippled for Arizona State here. They got a lot more potential opt-outs as well, and they also have some injuries. Duke loses starting offensive tackle Brian Parker.
Massive loss.
Here's a real kicker. Darian Mensah is considering the NFL draft.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, buddy.
That's worse than Michael Pratt.
No, Michael Pratt just went and did it.
To be fair, they did win the ACC. He is a championship-winning quarterback.
Yeah. And honestly, he didn't do too terrible this year. Darian Mensah...
But he's...
But man,
I can name like 15 better college quarterbacks than Mensa. I can name
Arch Manning's on that list.
no,
maybe,
not yet. Maybe a better prospect. I'd take a chance on.
Blake Horvath is.
I'd take a chance on Arch Manning more than I would take a chance on Mensa.
Mensa moves.
But I do love Mensa. But man, you got to go back one more year.
He's gonna have a Mensa moment.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's the best I could. That's the best I could come up with.
Man, in the Devil Bowl, that's the best he does. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Duke.
I'm going Duke.
Shit, forks up still.
Yeah.
One of my favorite matchups actually, the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. We have Michigan versus Texas. You guys already know who I'm gonna pick here. I won't spoil it. But like, I think that the lights will be too bright for Arch yet again. I think that Arch, I don't think he has this one in him. Michigan loves to beat SEC teams they shouldn't be beating in the Citrus Bowl. It's just how the cookie crumbles, as the kids say. So give me Michigan in this one. It will be a big upset. I think Paul Feinbaum is going to have a stroke watching this game.
No.
But I do think Michigan's able to pull this one out, just barely.
Here's my problem. Take a look at all the Michigan potential opt-outs. Keep in mind, they don't have their coach anymore. This is Biff Poggi, former Charlotte coach, now as the interim. These guys are probably leaving.
That may be true, but like remember, Michigan survived Harbaugh leaving. They can survive Sharon Moore leaving.
Like barely. Yeah.
Okay.
And they've also got so many injuries.
You can pick Texas. You're allowed to do so.
Here's the thing about Texas, though. They lose Michael Tafe. They lose Malik Muhammad. They lose Anthony Hill. They lose 2 edge rushers. They lose DeAndre Moore. They could lose Quintravian Wisner. They could lose Jack Endries. These teams are going to be unrecognizable. So it's really a coin flip for me.
Do you believe in Arch Manning?
I don't believe in Biff. I'm going with Texas.
Okay.
Like Biff from Back to the Future.
That's what my mind was. Yeah. Who are you picking?
Michigan. I can't get this one wrong because I can't get a Michigan game wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna go Michigan.
All right. The SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. I think our last normal bowl before we go to the playoffs. Nebraska and the Utah.
We have
Utes.
4 more.
Well, not in the bowl main.
We do. There's under those.
Sure. My bad. All right, my bad. Sorry for the viewers at home. I got your hopes up that we were close to being done. Okay. Speed run, Las Vegas Bowl. Utah, Nebraska. Who you like?
So Raio's out for the year. He entered the portal.
Do we need to say more?
Emmett Johnson's also declared for the draft.
Utah wins.
Yeah. Does Utah even lose anybody? Oh, okay. Devin Dampier might.
Cam Rising. Maybe he'll come
also,
back.
they got 2 great offensive linemen. They've got a couple of great offensive linemen, so I don't really hate them losing both of them if they decide to do so. I think I'm going Utah.
Yeah.
This is Whittingham's last game of coaching Utah.
Shit.
He's stepping down.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Josh.
Oh, man, this is gonna be a wash.
Yeah. Nebraska sucks without Raiola and Emmett Johnson.
They suck in general with Raiola.
Yeah, exactly. that's their big problem. That's
a fair point. So Utah all around. All right. The wannabe military bowl, the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl, between Rice and Texas State. So we have 2 of the most mid-Texas teams you could imagine.
Yeah.
So like it really is like neither team is great, but Rice is a lot worse. So Texas State Bobcats, they at least have like a crumb of talent. Rice had to go hire young Sheldon's like father to coach the special teams, okay? That's like the level of program Rice is, so give me Texas State.
Obviously, transfer information for either team is probably limited considering this game is half a month away.
Yeah. One of the late bowl games, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't look like either team is losing a whole lot.
Because if you're there, you're probably going to find somewhere better.
I feel like Rice tries to find their identity in the run game, and like they'll probably do it successfully enough against Texas State to where it works. So I'm going with Rice. I don't like it at all.
This is not going to be a bowl worth watching.
No. Do something else with your time.
Rice.
Oh, okay. I'm picking Oh, okay. All right, we have the AutoZone Liberty Bowl featuring Navy and Cincinnati. All right, does anyone show on hand? Well, let's go around the table. So Navy's gonna win this game, and if they don't, I'd be stunned.
Yeah.
So
Navy's definitely winning this because A, they never have transfers.
It's true.
And take a look at all the people who are entering the portal for Cincinnati.
Well, to be fair, if you don't want to live in Cincinnati either, so
yeah, Sorsby's not going to play this game. They've got 3 safeties out for and they've got a few defensive backs in the depth. Their defense is going to be terrible this game, and that is not what you need ahead of a Navy game. So,
all right, so Navy is winning.
Navy is winning this.
Beautiful. All right, now for maybe the worst Duke's Mayo Bowl I've seen in a while. We have Wake Forest and Mississippi State. This one's gonna be
without Damon Claiborne too, which is Wake Forest's big running back.
I still think Wake Forest wins this. Mississippi State shouldn't be here, quite literally. They are 5-7.
It is pretty crazy that they made it. But Blake Shapen, as terrible as he is a very experienced quarterback, and this is probably his last. Never mind. No, yeah, okay. So it could be Kamario Taylor apparently, but I think we should see Shapen in his last game, especially for a nothing bowl like the Duke's Mayo Bowl. As awesome as it is, it doesn't really mean much to the coaches. So you got to get your senior Blake Shapen his final game. He's electric. Wake Forest, man. It's kind of they don't lose too much. Neither does Mississippi State.
Don't think too hard on this one.
I'll go Mississippi State.
Oh, Josh.
Yeah, no, it was the worst of the SEC is better than the worst of the ACC.
Wake Forest is one of the better ACC teams, but okay. All right, I'm taking Wake Forest, but okay. And this is the last normal bowl.
Yes.
Okay, the Trust and Will Holiday Bowl between the Evil Cats and the Mustangs.
Mm-hmm.
The Mustangies, some have called them.
Really?
Hey, Nick, what's your read on this one? This one could go either way.
Kevin Jennings and RJ Maryland could both opt out of this game, and that would be kind of ruin any chance of SMU. They're already not fantastic this year, and that would kind of suck for them. I think that Arizona's retaining a whole lot, so I do like Arizona in this game.
Arizona likes to win bowl games, so...
SMU doesn't like to win bowl games.
That'll make it a 10-win season for Arizona, too, I believe.
Actually, wait, no, don't. No, wait, no, never mind. Someone brought up a stat about SMU.
I'm sure someone somewhere did do that one
Yeah.
time.
SMU is the first ever
team to have a stat brought up.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, Arizona.
Yeah, I'm taking Arizona.
All right.
Finally,
fantastic insight. But now it's on to the part that everyone will.
This is what puts the asses in the seats, so to speak.
Yes.
Alrighty. So let's go. Well, we can go a bit more in depth on these. These games actually matter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, first one: JMU versus Oregon. Nick, I heard that you're taking the our beloved, our Cinderella run, as it were.
Yes.
I need you to walk me through this one.
Okay.
I'm a little confused. No.
Name one quality win that Oregon had this year.
USC.
I can name a not quality win that they had.
Penn State.
Penn State.
They kept that close.
Overtime.
That was a whiteout game, and that was back when they still had Franklin at that point.
You don't lose the whiteout game. I mean,
I'll admit, but that's true.
beating Penn State in the whiteout game is pretty solid, but it was a red herring. And they had to take advantage of errants.
Look, I love JMU. Like, I'm a VT fan, but like I have a spot in my heart for that one school halfway to Blacksburg.
Mm-hmm.
But holy shit, you went scoreless against Louisville. Now, you did hold them to 2 scores, but this is still Louisville.
Completely different team at that point. The coach, freaking Chesney, had no idea what he was doing with JMU at that point in time. He had no clue what he was doing. It was clear they were scoring like 20 points at the beginning of the season per game. And that's just not... Now they're scoring like 40. They went to get Sunbelt play, and obviously the Sunbelt isn't great, but they're in stride. The last time we saw this, they killed UNC last year.
Okay, Oregon was able
I know
to
Oregon's
beat
not
the
UNC.
Trojans, okay, like
That's a good point. That was a good win.
it was a good one.
I think JMU, they're like 21-point underdogs.
They are not. There was no one betting on JMU with money. Like, you might be the only person I've ever heard that legitimately thinks JMU will win.
I think JMU has a very good shot at winning.
I think JMU has a shot to keep it close. Like that's
they have
like
a better shot than Tulane.
Yeah, Tulane's not winning their game.
No,
are you kidding me?
Actually, well, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
I have some opinions there.
Yeah, it's gonna be JMU in my opinion.
I think Oregon wins. I think as much as on paper JMU does have a chance, but like talent, there's too big of a talent gap. Oregon's gonna win this. I don't like it. I hope JMU wins. Don't get me wrong, but I don't see it happening, unfortunately. So, Josh.
Oregon. I mean, you got to pick Oregon.
Okay. All right. Now the game that has me staying up. I'm having night terrors thinking about this game. Bama, Oklahoma. We saw this a few weeks ago.
We did.
And I got blackout drunk after that game because Oklahoma won.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, what do you think, man?
Oklahoma's defense is nothing to mess around with.
Oklahoma's defense has been like my favorite part of this college football season, and it's not particularly close.
And I think that an inexperienced quarterback like Ty Simpson, although he is pretty good.
Ty Simpson, again, I think Ty Simpson has proven himself.
I think
he's had some bumps.
He has to stumble here.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's the old adage. You mentioned it probably like about an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to beat good teams twice.
Yes.
And despite it all, Alabama is still like, they're not Nick Saban, Alabama, but they're still Alabama.
Yeah.
And OU beat them already. Mm-hmm. I think OU wouldn't beat if they didn't beat Alabama, but I don't. But this game is a Norman. We beat them at Bryant Denny, so there is that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of factors here. I think really it's a coin flip. I think whoever is getting luckier wins this game, and the history tells me that the refs will make Alabama win this one.
Okay, that's fair.
That is what in the coin flip with Alabama is a tilted coin because of the refs. The refs always go Alabama. The refs hate OU. Actually, the refs hate OU when we're playing Bama. So, unfortunately, I am taking Bama here. I would love to be wrong. Mm-hmm. However, I do think that Alabama will win this game. By some bullshit.
Yeah, hold on. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right, go ahead.
I think OU is the biggest... Did I say OU was... Yeah, OU was my dark horse.
Yeah.
This year.
If OU wins this game, I think they will make a pretty deep run.
Yeah. I think this... Well, because if they win this, they'll play
Indiana.
They play Indiana, yeah.
That's
Which, I kind of like OU against Indiana, like low-key.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a fun game.
Yeah, I'll get to that.
I'm going to go OU.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Definitely. Here's the thing. Oklahoma's defense made the unball-knowing media, the stuff you see on ESPN, the idiots you see on SportsCenter and stuff like that, think that John Mateer was in the Heisman race.
John Mateer was not.
He was never.
No, John Mateer was before his hand injury. He's not the same
That's
player.
fair.
John Mateer, I think if we win the Texas game, I think Mateer should be in the conversation.
Mm-hmm. But they made John Mateer look better than he was just because Oklahoma was doing well.
John Mateer makes like 3 big plays a game. Okay, and those 3 plays are good big plays.
The Ryan Williams effect.
Oklahoma's offense cannot, if they're behind the 50, they can't sustain a drive. They have to get lucky to score, or the defense has to put them in a position where they can't not. But you have to think about Tate Sandell, automatic within 60 feet, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Which is a huge reason why Oklahoma wins a lot of games. So, I don't know, Nick. Take a shot in the dark here.
Yeah. Who'd you pick, Josh?
Josh picked OU.
Bro.
Okay.
I just said they were my dark horse.
That's right. Sorry. I was focused on what I was going to say, and I wasn't listening. All right, we're going to move on.
Well, who'd you pick?
I picked OU.
Okay. Look, I love how I'm the Oklahoma fan my entire life. I'm picking against them here.
Yeah.
I bet maybe that's why I'm picking against them. I have trauma. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ole Miss Tulane.
Absolute manslaughter. Tulane's not going to...
We've seen this game earlier. But now Ole Miss, they did kind of lose their head coach. And they have Fleet Pete in charge.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. I do think Ole Miss still wins this game.
Yeah.
I don't like Tulane that much. Like, I really don't. But Ole Miss beat Oklahoma. I don't really like either of these teams to go far. But Ole Miss is the talent gap here. We've seen this game before. Even without Lane, how many points is Lane Kiffin worth? He's not like 35. 35 points. He's just not. Ole Miss
with Kiffin, this is probably like a 49-10 game.
That's what it was before.
Yeah.
It was 45-10 if I remember correctly. So to Ole Miss. Josh.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He's getting tackled later.
Okay.
Yeah. Tulane's changing their coach.
Tulane still has their coach though.
They do. Oh.
They still have him.
Yeah, some
But
are.
he's allowed. They've allowed him to coach through the playoffs.
Okay. Very, very different teams then. Look, everyone's like, "Oh, Ole Miss lost Kiffin. They're gonna not win against Tulane." That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, but both of us agree Ole Miss is gonna boat race them.
Yeah,
But,
I agree.
wonderful. Let's not spend any more time. Okay, Ole Miss. All right. Miami A&M. The battle of are you guys good or not? So
Notre Dame has a reason to be upset, obviously. They lost the head-to-head at the beginning of the season, week 1, in CJ Carr's first ever college football game. Carson Beck's 80th at this point. You get 12 times the amount of experience after that.
Oh, here we go.
And Notre Dame progresses They don't really play anybody to show that. I guess USC.
beating up Syracuse by 63 points is not impressive.
Yeah,
okay?
they really need to schedule some people late in the season. When you have a freshman quarterback, playing your 2 best opponents in the first 2 games of the season is an incredibly boneheaded move that was probably done at some point in 2017. So,
Notre Dame aside, that's not the matchup we have.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, they're quitters.
the problem is Notre Dame had a chance to beat Texas A&M because that's another team that they lost to close in
That was
CJ Carr's
a 1-point game.
CJ Carr's second ever college football game.
Notre Dame scheduled their early season like I do in college football 25.
Yeah.
Number 1, number 2.
Yeah.
Away games.
Anyways, Marcel Reed has played like 1 or 2 bad halves, and otherwise has looked like a Heisman candidate throughout the season.
Yeah, I'm not sold on that, but
I
think A&M's going to win.
A&M's going to win this game.
A&M's going to win this game in pretty convincing fashion, I think.
Yes.
I think the Texas game was a fluke because it's Lone Star Showdown.
Yes.
So. All right, Josh.
Bro, A&M's my favorite to win the championship.
That's a horrible take, but okay.
I don't think it's horrible.
It's not great.
They're boat racing though.
Okay, next up, we have Orange Bowl. Mine, Oregon, Texas Tech. Give me Texas Tech. Oregon's going to falter and fall to Texas Tech here.
JMU's not beating Texas Tech. Texas Tech is a actually good team. It's got oil money.
They do have oil money.
Their defense has the oil money. Sorry, Oregon, whatever. I mean,
That's funny. I mean, it's true.
yeah. Oregon just has more holes. Texas Tech doesn't really have that. I mean, even Baron Morton is serviceable. Dante Moore, I guess, is serviceable, but everything else in that team,
Dude, Dante Moore,
I don't trust.
he is. I say this every year. He's the most Oregon quarterback ever.
You didn't. What, you say Dante Moore, who was at UCLA last year, is the most Oregon quarterback ever?
Yes. He is Oregon. He is so mid, but he's good because his team is good.
Like Dylan Gabriel?
Yeah, exactly like Dylan.
Exactly like Dylan Gabriel. Exactly like
Marcus Mariota?
No, that's maybe.
Do not you dare try and
College Marcus Mariota was something
He was
else.
a baller.
Okay, I mean Herbo. No.
Justin Herbert was just good.
Yeah.
Who was before?
Herbert would have been good if,
Who was before Gabriel? It was definitely someone.
Yeah.
There was someone in between Herbert
Oregon.
and Gabriel.
QB.
Was it Bo Nix?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How
You
could
got
I
it.
forget?
Alright, who are we taking? Come on now.
Yeah.
Orange
Gabriel,
Bowl
Bonix, Anthony Brown, Tyler Shuck back in 2020. How about it?
2020
And then it was
not a
Herbert
year.
for the 4 years before then.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Texas Tech advances.
Josh. Your Orange Bowl winner.
Texas Tech. Gosh.
Wonderful. All right, Rose Bowl. All right, you both have Indiana, OU. I have Indiana, Bama. Indiana moves on. I think Kurt Signetti will beat Bama. It will be the best thing ever, and I will laugh my ass off.
Was Oregon the 1 seed last year? Who was the 1 seed in the tournament last year?
I think it was Oregon.
No. Yes. No.
Because then Ohio State went on to
Nope. Yes.
boat race them, right?
No, because Georgia was 2.
Was it Georgia?
No, Georgia was 2.
Okay.
Because they played Notre Dame.
Whatever.
It wasn't Penn. Yeah, it was.
That was last year. We're talking about this year here.
I'm seeing a very similar spot happen here.
So
Indiana.
You're just hate watching.
I'm not hate watching. I do like Indiana's surrounding pieces. I think it's a very complete team aside from the system quarterback that just does the job to get them undefeated against
they're good enough to beat OU.
pretty terrible teams and Ohio State.
And Ohio State.
And Ohio State.
The
Yes.
Ohio State.
The Ohio State University. So let's see. Hold on, I lost my track. OU.
Yeah. Indiana, OU.
Fantastic defense as we mentioned.
That will be the defensive game of the year.
He will finally punish Fernando Mendoza for the slip-ups that they don't show on the highlight reels that people don't see.
Okay.
Because Mendoza slips up. He just doesn't play defenses that can take advantage of that.
It's true.
And I think that Oklahoma can do that.
Oh, shit. Okay. You got OU.
And the Indiana O-line has not been playing up to par recently. That's going to be another bad news for Mendoza and co. So,
okay.
I say Oklahoma upsets the 1 seed.
Oh, you have Oklahoma going to see finals. Okay. I like it. But I just think Indiana's going. All right. And Josh, OU, Indiana. Who are you taking?
Oh, I think it's banger.
If it does happen,
yeah,
which I don't think it will.
I don't want Alabama, Indiana.
I don't want either. Again, I'm rooting for OU.
That's a game that Indiana can actually really win by a lot, and I feel like against Alabama.
Indiana.
All right. Sugar Bowl. Ole Miss, Georgia. Thing for all of us, yeah? Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Georgia wins this, right? Like, Ole Miss is playing a cupcake to start the playoffs.
Yeah.
But then they're going to go right into Georgia, who...
I had Ole Miss upsetting when I first saw the bracket, but then the whole coaching thing, and then...
Is Pete Fleet going to beat Georgia?
I really can't see it. I love Trinidad Chambliss. Okay. You think about how Ole Miss started the season with Austin Simmons at quarterback, and then they're still, they're barely treading water with that man. And Trinidad Chambliss comes in, and suddenly they're a playoff team. Ferris State D2 transfer.
Ferris State's an FCS level program, at least.
That's true. Ferris State is a powerhouse. I don't think any other D2 program would produce a quarterback like a Trinidad Chambliss. But that aside, Georgia's so boring.
Yeah, Georgia's boring. That's why they win.
Yeah.
They're not flashy. Georgia's not a flashy... Kirby Smart's not a flashy coach, but they find ways to win bullshit.
Yeah. They're probably just going to go ahead and do that then.
Yeah. It's the Sugar Bowl. Georgia loves to win the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, we'll go Georgia.
All right. Cotton Bowl.
Josh hasn't gotten his pick yet.
Well, my bad. He keeps walking away.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Who are you taking, buddy? Ole Miss or Georgia?
I don't want to pick Georgia, but they always win the first round.
This is the second round, technically.
Yes, but first game that they play.
There you go.
Thank you, Georgia.
Thank you. Now, Cotton Bowl. All right, Ohio State A&M. I don't like it. I would rather have A&M win than Ohio State. Ohio State will win this game.
Ohio State will win this game.
A&M, I think if A&M beat Texas, I think I probably would take A&M here. Alas, we saw what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, you can't lose to Archman and expect to turn around and beat Julian Sand. So,
yeah.
Which sounds like a stupid thing to say. However, it is what it is.
Ohio State is just full of talent, just everywhere on both sides of the ball.
Both these teams are loaded with money.
Yeah.
But Ohio State has a better coach.
We've seen what Marcel Reed can do and just throw the game away in a half and then come back to win. Obviously, he did that against South Carolina, but he should have been doing that.
Almost lost to Arkansas. People forget about that.
He should have done that all game. Well, yeah, but here's the thing about Arkansas. Everyone almost lost to Arkansas. They lost so many one-score games. They lost a ridiculous amount of one-score games this year. I think maybe every single game they played in the conference was a one-score game that they lost.
Point taken.
A lot of them were, at least.
Still, Ohio State wins this.
Mm-hmm.
Josh.
Incorrect.
A&M moves on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they're going to put the belt to ass.
Okay. Fascinating. Alrighty. All right. It's the semifinals time. I think we all have different ones, right?
Yeah, I have what? I have OU versus
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. Yep.
I have Indiana, Texas Tech.
I also have Indiana, Texas Tech.
So, at a point, you start to not believe in Mateer.
This is that point. I'm shocked you believed him this long. I really am.
I think there's enough in that defense to mitigate to Indiana to where they will not score very much.
You did the Texas Tech, buddy.
Beforehand. But I'm talking like in the games with...
You can shut down Indiana's offense.
In the games with Alabama and Indiana, you can make them score like 10 points in that game, and all you really need is like a few big runs.
Yeah.
Or for Mateer to look like how he did Washington State. He can do that, maybe. It's going to be a bit more of a struggle against Texas Tech, who basically has a as good, if not better, defense.
And Texas Tech has an amazing offense.
Yeah.
When they're on, there's no better team.
Yeah, a well-oiled machine as an offense. Not the best offense in the country, but certainly up there.
Yeah.
So I am going to go Texas Tech to make it to the Natty.
Okay.
That's definitely a pick.
It's a pick of all time.
I would not have done this at the beginning of the season.
No one would.
Yeah.
No one thought Texas Tech was going to just blow the doors off. But,
Yeah.
All right, Josh, who's win the Chick-fil-A Bowl?
Gosh, there's only one option. The Hoosiers are freaking champs. Let's go.
Okay.
That's my favorite quote of all time now.
So you're picking Indiana?
Yes.
Yeah, I have Texas Tech, Indiana. I don't know why. Indiana will find some way to win. Texas Tech is a better team, in my opinion. Do not get me wrong. Texas Tech, on paper, I think should beat them. But unfortunately, the game is played on the turf.
Yes.
So, and Cignetti will not lose to a team from Texas. I don't see that happening. So, give me Indiana in the Peach Bowl. It will be close. Indiana will have to put up like 60 points. But Indiana is capable of doing that. We've seen it before.
Yeah.
They will do it again.
Yeah, against Indiana State.
Well, Illinois. And Illinois.
Yeah, that's true.
I know like Illinois again. We were talking about that. Like that was kind of like
that was nuts.
That
was one of the crazy results of the year.
And like everyone moved on from it.
Yeah, just like how everyone moved on from
kept
Ohio
beating
versus
everybody.
Ball State when Ball State beat Ohio, and then nobody talked about it. Probably for good reason. But I feel like I really need to mention that Ball State beat Ohio this year. That should not have happened.
Yeah, well.
Anyways,
all right. Fiesta Bowl. Who do y'all have? I don't even know.
I have A&M, right? A&M and Ohio State.
Georgia.
Oh, yeah, Georgia and Ohio State then. Yeah, Georgia, Ohio State. Ohio State wins.
All right, so I have Georgia, Ohio State. I think Georgia wins it.
Ohio State is just a more complete team.
But Kirby Smart's a better coach, I think.
I would have been there last year. But Ryan Day won a natty last year, and he was the guy who couldn't win the big games. And
I legitimately think the only reason Ohio State won that natty is because they lost to Michigan. They were so pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
I do not think that Ohio State will be able to replicate that because they beat Michigan. So like the monkey is no longer on Day's back, and Day has a national championship now.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby Smart still wants it. Ryan Day is just letting it happen.
I feel like we haven't seen coaches get complacent after a natty, except for like Ed Orgeron.
But like, look at Ryan Day. Ryan Day does not have the killer instinct. Kirby Smart does. I think this is kind of like an SEC Big
Ryan
Ten
Day looks like a killer.
No,
he looks like a serial killer, but he doesn't have.
He's a serial killer.
I don't King Von, but no, I think Georgia wins this. It'll be another close matchup. I think we saw this one back a few years ago in the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I think Kirby Smart will outplay Ryan Day.
Oh yeah, wait, no, that wasn't the kick. That was
the kick.
The
yeah,
kick.
wait,
Yeah.
The New Year's kick.
The ball was dropping, the ball was in the air.
And LeBron commented on it and like ruined Fielding's career. I think he's still there though.
Yeah, Fielding sucks.
Yeah.
So you're picking Ohio State.
I'm pretty sure it was Fielding who
Who
kicked
do
that
you
ball.
have in
But
the Fiesta Bowl?
I have Ohio. Yeah,
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M versus Georgia, right?
Who do you like in that one?
Was it?
Did
Yeah.
you have Georgia beating?
Georgia beats Ole Miss. Yeah. Well, Texas A&M, they're my favorites. Indiana and Texas A&M are the two best teams in college football.
So who's he picking?
Oh my gosh,
Texas A&M.
Oh right, okay. All right. So my natty pick. All right, I have Indiana, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nick, you have.
I have Texas Tech versus Ohio State. Josh has Indiana versus Texas A&M.
We all had different natty picks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll go last. I'll finish this out.
Okay.
For once.
As the host, I guess I'll go first. Texas Tech. Here's the thing. Texas Tech isn't winning a natty. Are you kidding me?
Like, who are we kidding here?
What do you mean? No.
What are we saying, guys? Come on, Lubbock.
Yeah, no. A natty is not going to Lubbock, Texas. That would be insane. And if it is, it would be, I'd say it is more of a 1984 moment than if Ohio State won back-to-back. Because Texas Tech threw so much money at this season. And if they win this year, it's going to be a problem. So, Ohio State is a complete team. They're a full team. Baron Morton's not an elite quarterback. So, I am absolutely going with Ohio State as my natty pick. I am not messing up again this year.
God, that hurts my feelings.
I know.
All right, Josh, who's your natty pick? Let's hear it.
All right.
You have who and who again? I keep forgetting.
Indiana and Texas A&M.
All right, of those two teams.
So, Indiana's the favorite here.
Yeah.
Yes.
But let's be honest.
What if a shark eats Fernando Mendoza?
Unlikely, but possible, I suppose.
Everything's possible. All right, here we go.
So, shark eats Mendoza. Okay.
Last pick of the year.
Last pick of the year.
Last pick of the year.
All the
Until we
marbles
get to
on
golf.
this one.
Until we get to golf.
All the clauses are coming in.
Okay.
Oh no!
The water clause.
Oh no.
Santa Claus.
The state
The
clause.
state clause.
The pizza
The
clause.
potato clause. Can't forget about the potato clause.
No.
All of them.
All of them.
And wait, they're speaking to me right now.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
They're saying. They're saying. Indiana ain't winning no fucking natty.
Oh!
They're a basketball school. That's all I'm hearing.
Yeah.
They're saying A&M.
They're saying A&M.
All right, we have one pick Ohio State, one for A&M. Alrighty. So, full disclosure. I did this last year. I picked the same people to win the natty last year as I am picking this year. But in my matchup in Miami, Florida, Indiana versus Georgia, the lights are too bright for Kurt Signetti. Give me the Georgia Bulldogs for your 2025 college football champions.
Indiana ain't winning no natty.
Hell fucking no.
All right. I hope y'all
Holy
enjoyed.
cow, that took forever.
Yeah, that did take forever. I don't think we have any more closing thoughts.
I mean,
catch us for the Sony Open, I think. Maybe?
what? I will not be here for
catch
that.
Josh and I at the Sony Open, possibly, if we decide to turn this into a golfing show
And
over the
F1.
off season. And F1,
What about when Daytona comes? Well,
Yeah,
Daytona.
we can do a racing one.
We can do NASCAR.
We can do the three oddball sports over the off season.
Just have a great time.
Just have a dandy old time.
Maybe do some March Madness action.
Get some absolutely some March Madness action.
Maybe I'll be able to do that.
Yeah,
one.
that would be a
if
fun
spring
one.
Break
We might even get Oscar over here, our first guest. We could have a 4-pack here.
4-pack.
Yeah.
That we would be here for 3 hours.
About our March Madness. It would be fun.
It would be.
But anyways, if you're this far, I don't know what you're doing, man. But
Please go outside.
I hope the car ride was fun. You're probably in a new state by now since when you clicked on the episode, because let's be honest, you're not sitting down for 2 hours listening to this. You're probably driving somewhere.
Or they skip to the end to hear our natty pick.
I wouldn't blame them.
What if I put natty picks first in the title?
Do like the chapters.
I
thing.
could do the chapters thing.
So we could discuss the whole multiple segments we've had.
Yeah, we did have multiple very distinguished segments, so
Yeah.
I'll try to get that to work tonight. I'll probably just release this tomorrow morning.
That'd be easier.
Yeah. This is 10:06 at the end of the day, and I've been up for quite a while. Okay.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed me giving my my takes.
Of course, always happy to have a guest on the pod,
Especially the number one fan.
Of course, number one fan.
Not even close, I don't think.
I don't think so.
No.
We got a cousin who tunes in for a few minutes of every episode just to hear us talk.
And as always, if you have any questions about or anything you'd like to answered, please feel free to comment them.
Please comment. Please feel free. You don't have to, but we always love talking about some little brain tweet teasers, some brain pretzels.
Brain pretzels.
And yeah, Josh, do you have any closing thoughts?
Hold on.
After a whole season of picking and losing to the dictionary.
Yep.
Any final things you want to go on record to say before we close out this college football season?
Go Cardinals.